Greenville, South Carolina.
Hey, Howard, how are y'all doing this morning?
I know.
Hey, I love all you guys. And Fred, please do some more Benjy and Scott DePace impressions. They just crack me up down here in the South. It's got that good Southern drawl. just wanted to get your thoughts on the Super Bowl and Artie's thoughts also, since he's a big football
I'm not even
fan.
going to watch the Super Bowl. I've already decided.
Really?
You care?
I don't care, and it's like I haven't watched football all season, and I'm way into chess, so I'd rather play a game of chess if I have some free time.
You can't play chess and watch the football game.
no
You don't
way.
multitask like that?
I don't even let Beth in the room when I'm playing chess. It annoys
Really?
me, yeah, because I say, Beth, I can't concentrate when you're in the room. I got to have complete silence. I'm not that good. I got to really think. And there's a clock running when you play. You know, you only have a certain amount of time.
I know you want to play chess, but you can't play chess all day and then at 6:22 watch.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will watch.
Especially since your wife is so invested in it, you know, because she's such a
Yeah.
Pittsburgh fan.
She's invested in me.
If you told her you didn't want to watch Super Bowl, would she not watch it?
No, she'd watch it on her own.
It is. It's on so late, too.
That's the problem with the game.
I'm having a
It's
Super Bowl
ridiculous.
party, and I told everybody they have to leave after Bruce performs. I'm serious.
Yeah, well, then why
That's
would
what
I go?
it is with us.
But why would I go to your Super Bowl party
Well,
if I
'cause
have to
you're-
leave in the middle of the game?
Yeah, because it's just my neighbors that live across the street.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't invite anybody from far away.
Yeah, Gary's got the home theater experience now, so he's like
His
now
man
inviting
cave,
everyone
yeah.
over.
Yeah, like every minute.
Yeah.
I saw your man cave.
No, I got a theater.
How many seats are in the theater?
8 seats and 3 stools.
You got to sit on a stool for the Super Bowl?
No, you can do whatever you want.
There's a stool in the theater? Never heard of that.
It's 2 rows.
Yeah.
You know, it goes up, and then the back row there's like a bar, like a piece of granite, and there's stools. They're very comfortable stools. I
Why
sat
is there a
in them.
bar in a home theater?
It's not a bar. It's like a
A ledge?
yeah, like a piece.
Why don't you put a couch or something on the back?
Because I built the one I wanted, not the one you want.
No, but isn't it more comfortable? Don't get
There's-
defensive.
no,
but
I'm saying there's
the
8
whole-
seats.
Wait a
That's what I
second.
wanted.
The whole excitement of a home theater is that you're in a comfortable chair.
Right, but you can also sit back there and you can have drinks and you can eat, and you know that's the experience that I wanted.
Wow, that's a fucked up experience, dude. That's
Well, because it's
douchey.
not yours.
No, it's
How
not
could
a
it be any
theater.
good?
It's
So
not
wait a minute.
theater.
You
And
have
of
a
course,
theater?
it's a fucking theater.
You want to eat? Go in your kitchen.
Right,
And
that's
then-
what you would do because you God
Or
forbid
eat in
anybody
the chair,
spill a crumb.
or like eat in the chair in a nice,
Howard,
comfortable
Howard,
couch.
Howard.
So
Howard,
dumb.
exactly.
It's goddamn stupid.
Why do you care what's in his
Exactly.
It's stupid.
No, because
Oh,
it's not what
stop
you
it.
think.
It's stupid.
Exactly.
Listen to this, Artie. He put a fucking slab of granite. This is so Baba Booey. He put stools and a slab of granite in his theater.
Yeah, it's unheard of.
Yeah,
You'll
it
never
is.
find another one like it.
Because no one would do that.
Of course
Even the
the
fucking
people would
theater
do
guy
it.
probably was like, look at this asshole.
Actually,
Actually, the theater guy thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
went to a movie theater where there
Yeah.
were stools and high chairs like in a bar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Left.
I wouldn't go there.
They serve food.
Well, then
If I had
fuck
to
you,
sit-
you're not invited.
If I had to sit in a stool, I wouldn't sit there.
Well, then you
Who
have to
chooses
sit
to
at one
sit
of the
for
tables.
hours on a stool in a movie
First of
theater?
all, it's incredibly comfortable. The stools, they're
Yeah.
not
Is there a
they're
back on 'em?
High back leather
Yeah.
chairs. I sat in them for the other week, and they're very comfortable.
You sat instead of sitting in the comfortable chair. You
well,
sat
because
in
I had
the
a bunch
stool.
of people over. This is the whole thing. This is another one.
So you couldn't even get the good chair.
My wife is like, well, we invited people over. I'm like, fuck them. Let them sit in
Now
the
listen,
stool.
I'll tell you why I'm right and he's
All
wrong.
right, now you are right.
Yeah,
But it was
I'm gonna
fine.
have to
Gary
agree with
goes,
you then.
shit, I want to sit in my comfortable chair. And his wife goes, no, and rightly so. She goes, well, our guests should get the comfortable chair. You sit in the shitty chair.
Right.
But-
Why should there be a shitty chair in
But
the
you didn't
fucking
ask the,
theater?
Now
the end of the
you're
story.
making
You didn't ask the end of the
What's the
story.
end of the story?
It turned out it was very comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah,
But you
why?
weren't sure.
Now I know.
yeah. All right, so from now on, in your theater, even
Yeah.
when it's empty, I want you to sit in the stool.
Do you think people in the audience are annoyed that we're comparing our home theaters?
No,
and
I'm not
complaining?
comparing any home. I'm saying you put in a home theater, and you put in stools. That's stupid.
But if I
gotta
only
say,
put in stools.
At first, I didn't think it was that bad, but I would be bummed if I had the stool.
Well, of course.
Absolutely. That,
But
now
especially for
that
Super Bowl?
Howard says that he doesn't want to sit in
But
the
you guys,
stool.
here's the
He
guys.
put it in his
You're
theater.
missing the point. You're all missing. Here's the point.
I guarantee you he rips out those stools
No,
and
you-
puts in a couch.
Here's the point.
Imagine a nice.
It's a-
comfy-
you
know
wanna
when we
just
go-
fucking talk?
You know when we go to screening rooms?
Yeah.
We were fortunate enough a couple of times to be asked by movie studios to see a movie ahead of time because they wanted us to, they were a sponsor or whatever.
That Sony one where we saw the first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you go over to Sony, or even better, it was Paramount had one. We'd go in the building, and then you'd have these incredibly comfortable leather couches
Yes, it
and
was
chairs.
great.
And you have
That's what I
phones
have.
by 'em.
Unbelievably comfortable leather chairs. Unbelievably comfortable.
Yeah.
But you can't sit them.
That go all the
When
way
you have
back.
company.
But guess
Of course
what?
I could sit in
Your
it.
You
neighbor's
have
sitting
company,
them.
you can't.
Dude,
On
it's
Super Bowl,
rare.
where are you going to be sitting?
It's rare.
You're going to be in a
He's
stool.
gonna be
Everybody's going to be moving
stool.
around, actually.
Okay.
Everybody's
We'll
going
see.
to be moving around.
I wouldn't.
But I
I'd grab
also-
my good chair.
I
But
also
nobody's
don't
gonna-
understand why you have a man cave. That's where you're supposed to watch Super Bowl. No, you're watching it in the theater.
Yeah, that would be dumb to watch it on a 130-inch screen, Robin. I agree.
No, I think it's great, but I just think the chair thing is
Wait,
dumb.
everybody's got a
The
fucking
man
opinion.
cave
I'd watch
is
it in
where
the
you
theater.
play pool
It's
and
gonna-
you watch the
Robin,
game
Well,
and you watch
I
It's going to be on in every room.
I'm
Go
just
watch it
telling
wherever the
you.
fuck you want, except for you. Don't come to my fucking house.
Gary, I'm just saying. I guarantee that in the future, you rip that out.
You're
and put
wrong.
a couch in.
You're wrong. We
Okay.
love it. We've been there. We love it. We put some food up there. People go back and
Well,
have
then
food.
you sit in that. You sit at that little marble.
I haven't.
table.
It's not, and it's fine.
But I don't want you sitting in the comfortable chairs anymore.
I could do it. If,
No.
Because
From now
you
on, you
put
sit in the
stools
stool.
in.
It's a rarity that it's full.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We're,
So you're sitting in the stools for Super Bowl.
I don't know where I'm throwing a party, so I'll be moving all around. I'll
How
be in
many
the man
chairs
cave.
are there?
8.
8. Okay.
There's 8 chairs, but he could have 12 chairs.
Yeah.
Instead, he put in
I don't know that I actually
a
don't-
fucking place for him to eat.
I actually don't know that we could have
You know
fit.
what? I'm
You
looking
can't
at you.
eat in a
Again,
chair?
nobody
don't-
listen.
you
I don't know that
don't-
we
you
could
don't
have
need
fit
to
it
eat
all
that
the way
much.
back
Another place
there.
to eat is not necessary.
Yeah. I mean, how many places does he need to feed?
Well, it's not all about me, believe it or not. Sometimes you want to
well,
entertain people.
Judging by the size of you, it's about you. Food is getting very important in your life. All right. Hey, Matt. Hey, what's happening in Philadelphia?
Yo, Howard.
Hey, Matt.
Did you miss a couple of your therapy sessions, or
No, I was
have you
in
not been
therapy.
meditating lately?
I was in therapy
Why?
yesterday, and I meditated this morning.
But why is he asking?
All over Gary. There's nothing wrong with Gary's setup.
Yeah,
Give him
it's
a
just.
break. I'm all about. I love when you rip on Gary, but man, you're like violently angry at him.
I'm
for
not
his,
angry. It's just he always does things wrong.
Well, when Howard explained, said that, I was on your side. But then when Gary said he was upset in his own home because he couldn't sit in one of the comfortable seats, I was like, well, then Howard's right.
Yeah, you see, Matt, I know what you're saying, but Gary won't be honest about it. But you have to really listen carefully to
I am
Gary.
honest about it. I designed it and I enjoy it.
You have to really listen. Of course you designed it, but you did the wrong thing. You have to really listen to Gary, and Robin hit it on the head. As soon as I start, sort of tweaking him,
Yeah, probing him.
he goes, yeah, and the other day, we had a lot of people over, and Mary said I had to be a gentleman and take the back seats. And I was upset. Now, I mean,
Actually, he said, fuck them. Let them sit in the uncomfortable.
Right.
I mean, so Matt, am I really wrong? I mean, okay,
What happened, Howard? What happened? What's the end
you
of
said the
story?
seat wasn't so bad, but
Right, the seat was actually very comfortable.
But
You
you would-
still don't prefer it.
you still are gonna. I know when the theater's empty, you're gonna sit in the good seats. I know it,
guess
Gary, and admit it.
So what's wrong? I don't understand your point. What's wrong with that? It's.
My point is that you should have put in 12 great seats.
Stop talking. 98% of the time, I'll sit in the seat that I like. At 2% of the
Why should you
time,
be 100% of the time?
Why should there be any seats you don't like in your
'cause
theater?
you know what? It turns out I don't not like any of them.
No, I guarantee you, as soon as you go in there and it's empty, you're gonna sit in the good seat. Make
You're
every
never
seat
going to
good.
watch a whole movie on the stool when you're alone.
Admit it, you fucked it up.
You're never going to watch any part of the movie on a stool when you're alone.
I'm not admitting that. I like what I have.
No, you don't.
He's
Everybody
going
thinks
to
you're
like it
crazy.
now just to spite us.
No, he's gonna change it.
Robin, I'm long past fighting you.
And I like that Gary, the guy who paid for the theater, has to give up his good seat.
Right.
Probably the kids
Aw.
get the good seats. The kids aren't comfortable in those horrible stools back there, Gary. Do you mind sitting on the horrible stool?
I have a very similar setup, but I guess it's kind of like an onion. As you peel the top couple layers off here and get deeper into the story, it does seem like it's yet another example of Gary getting kind of shut out in the cold. And
Yeah. I mean, think about it. It's hysterical.
the setup in and of itself is kind of neat. I like it because I have a bar, plus I have a little theater going. But yeah, I've never been shut out or forced.
Right.
Yeah, you've never had to give up your comfortable seat.
Right. And you know what? Put the bar outside the theater.
Listen to him laugh.
Matt, if I had a home theater like Gary, what I would do is I'd put a little bar
Outside.
That's where you'd want to drink and eat. And then I'd for a movie. You mean Gary can't get through a movie for 2 hours without having a full meal at his table? I mean, what the fuck is that? You know what? Go upstairs and eat a meal.
Plus, a real comfortable chair, you could take something.
Yeah,
to
you
eat
could take a drink
Right, and
and
you have a
popcorn.
little, as Howard said, a little kitchenette kind of thing right outside the theater where you have your stuff, so you don't have to go upstairs or
No,
something.
Gary needs a
to
big
get it.
counter so he can eat. God knows what he's eating down
He needs,
there.
he needs to lean over the food.
More to pasty. Yeah, both. I got 3 nice, uncomfortable chairs, which Mary makes me sit in when the company comes. But Gary, you could have had a nice, comfortable chair for yourself. Oh, it's not that bad. And plus, I got a big counter so I can eat. I go,
Yeah, what are you eating?
what are you eating? It's a 2-hour film, if at the most. What is he eating in there?
You gotta have a
Dude,
meal.
you know what?
What do you eat in there?
I'm laughing to even I don't eat in there. It's for events just like the Super Bowl party in the sense that people might want to bring food down and drinks and sit down in there and they don't want to eat on their lap. And that's exactly what it's for. And you know what? I stand behind it.
All right. Well, you will be standing.
You'll stand right at
You'll be at that counter.
the counter. You probably won't even get a stool that day.
Maybe you can make a couch out of the counter. Put nice some pillows on there.
Again, I bet they're really comfortable stools, but I mean,
Right.
if you really got me full of truth serum, if I had the stool, I'd be disappointed.
Right. Imagine you go over to Gary's house now. Let's say he has 12 guys over to watch the game.
Right.
3 of you got to sit. At least 4 of you got to sit in stools.
Well, now, you're sitting there thinking, I got to get downstairs and get a chair.
Yeah, like everybody's making a mad rush to the theater.
I got a better idea. Don't come.
No, but do you realize what you set up down there? It's like everyone's like, oh, shit, I'm in a stool.
It's like going to the
Like, let's say
theater, I gotta
Artie's
get a good
there,
seat.
and Artie's like, oh, fuck. Every other person's sitting on a nice, comfortable couch chair, and I'm in a stool.
Damn, I was late and I got a stool.
And
Why
when
would
you
you
look
set
like
that up?
when you're shaped like me nowadays, that ain't no fun.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, Gary's in the awkward thing, like, Artie, wait, let me go talk to my neighbor. Maybe I can get him out of that chair, and you can switch chairs. I mean, it's like a nightmare when
I
you
don't
go.
invite you assholes anywhere near my neighbors.
now Gary's an usher. Excuse me.
Let me go see if I can arrange for you to get a more comfortable chair, Artie, because of your large size.
$20, you could sit on the couch.
Excuse me, my
Nightmare.
coworker is obese.
Yeah. Would you mind? Artie is more important in my life than you, and would you mind sitting in the shitty stool?
Artie's
And don't
having,
worry, you'll be closer to the big food over there.
Artie's having trouble breathing. At the,
He knows I'm right too, and it's killing him.
He's not going to admit it, though.
No, you just rip it out and just admit it, just once.
You can't believe the pain I'm feeling, how it's
Yeah,
killing.
of course.
he ain't ripping that out. No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, excuse me. You can sit here until Artie arrives, and then when Artie comes, you're gonna have to move to the stools. But don't worry, you'll be closer to all the food.
Artie
Yeah,
probably
now-
will stay all night anyway, and you can have the couch back.
Now he's got to put up a reserve section for people he really needs to have the stool.
We talk every day. We talk about when there's no guests on the schedule, where will the wheel land?
Yeah. And it landed on you.
Landed on your stool.
Last night, I'm looking at the schedule. I go, no people. God Almighty, who's getting fucked?
Let's
today?
take a poll, okay? Who agrees with me? I really want everyone to be honest. And, I really do. Artie, you said now that you thought
I'm
about
gonna be honest with you.
Don't you think you should at least see it?
No,
You told us we couldn't come.
You told us that the chair. That's right. That's number one, and number two, you told us that the chair was somewhat lesser than the couch chairs. You said
Somewhat lesser.
Okay, fine. Why should you have somewhat lesser, Artie? Do you agree with me on any level?
Listen to me. And I'm going to be dead honest with you. At first, when you were giving Gary shit, I was like, you're being harsh on him. But when Gary said 3 stools, my mind went to, that sounds awful.
Right.
To sit on a stool to watch a movie or a game.
All right.
I mean, I'm
That's
being dead
one.
honest with you.
That's one vote.
I would be disappointed in the stool,
Thank
so
you.
I'd say I have to agree with you.
All right, so that's one vote.
Gary admitted he would be disappointed in the stool.
All right, Robin,
Yes.
I want you to be honest.
All right.
What do you think?
Gary convinced me that you were right.
Okay.
When he said, I was upset because the neighbors were coming and I had to sit on a stool.
Fine. Fred.
That is a very compelling argument. I'm going with Robin on that.
All right. Is there anyone, Benjy or anyone, who wants to step forward and defend Gary's decision? No one ever heard of it.
I didn't even hear a
I don't see
footstep.
anybody stepping forward.
I didn't hear one
Benjy's
footstep.
right here. He's
You
not
closed the
spiking
voting
up.
before you can
Well,
even have
I don't
any.
know who else would step. Okay,
course.
let's wait.
Well, I did want to say.
Yeah.
Even if it offends me.
For Howard's argument, could you have the bar and still have comfortable chairs?
I do have a bar and comfortable chairs.
Could you have more comfortable
No, I
chairs?
didn't have enough room to do everything.
No, you can't do everything. You got to make a decision. First of all, there's no home theater. I bet you his is the only home theater in the country that has that.
I don't think I've
Then
ever
to
seen...
have both, I would agree with Gary.
What?
No.
I think it's worth having the bar in the room.
Okay.
I mean, you have to
You're
see
such a
you have to see the
douchebag, Benjy.
setup.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, because he doesn't agree with you.
I'm so tired of you.
Because he doesn't agree with you. But you hate anybody that doesn't agree with
he
you.
wants to be different. He knows I'm right.
He had a genuine opinion.
No, he's a douchebag.
Benjy, which chair do you want to sit in when you go to Gary?
I wouldn't include him whether he agreed with you or me.
But
I just don't include him in anything.
It's all right. Because he didn't agree with you. He's a horrible human
wait a
being.
minute.
Even his analysis is dumb.
Benjy, where do you want to sit in the theater?
Definitely.
I want to sit at the bar. Go ahead, Benjy. Say it, you
if
retard.
I'm eating...
No. Where do you want to sit to watch a movie?
Definitely a comfortable chair.
Thank you.
Okay, good. That's what's done in the theater. You watch movies. You don't eat. You can eat in your chair and have a little popcorn.
There's 100 places to eat in a house.
Yeah, the idea is to sit in this really amazing, comfortable chair. Benjy, you're not even agreeing with yourself. Get the fuck out of here for once, asshole.
Like
How
you're
often
such
are
an
you asshole?
and you have to
You're
send
just an
someone to
asshole.
another room
You got to
to
hear
eat.
this fucking idiot. This Benjy, he was on the wrap-up show. I forgot to play this.
The wheel is moving.
Goddamn douchebag. Don't worry, I'll get back on
Aren't
you.
you glad?
I'm going to get back on you in a minute. I invited Benjy to dinner.
Passed right over me.
And I told you he was a half hour late.
Yeah.
That fucking asshole. And I go, why are you late? So they got him on the wrap-up show, and Benjy explains why he's late on the wrap-up show. And really, this is just mind-blowing. Let me see if I can find it, first of all. Here it is. Why Benjy showed up a half hour late for dinner.
Howard said, you're sort of on the fringe of the Fab Five, or whatever you want to call it. Wouldn't you take, great pains to make sure that you're there earlier, because you don't have that far to travel either?
Well, Howard had said it's at 7 p.m., and I thought about saying to him in advance, hey, do you mind if I get there like a half hour late?
But why? Already you're
why are you being fashionably late?
Why are you making trouble?
Because I like to sleep first during the day.
But see, you're off. And this isn't about Howard. I mean,
but I decided not to make a big deal about it and just try to get there as soon as
Some of this is about Howard, but I'm going to take Howard out of the equation for a minute and say we all worked at IBM, and our big boss, who doesn't take us out very often, said, I'd like to take you guys out for dinner. If you walked in 20 minutes late, it's as big an issue. It's sort of like it's rude. And it's, especially when it's your boss and it doesn't happen very often. And listen, I'm not saying I'm a goody two-shoes, but I'm going to tell you right now, Mary came in on the train, and she had to have a choice of a train that got in at 6:15 or 6:45. The 6:45 train probably would have made us 5 minutes late. I'm like, there's no need for us to be late.
Right, yeah, it was a bad idea.
Then you know how Howard...
It didn't go over like the big hit that I expected.
Well, you know how Howard is when it comes to stuff like that, too, in terms of punctuality.
I guess, like, to me, maybe, because I like Howard so much and like you guys so much, I just looked at it as a casual dinner with friends. And when I'm
Did
going
you
out
really look at it as a... I mean, I wasn't nervous about dinner, but I know, like, Howard's putting this on. You know he's so precise about these things. You know that he hates lateness. You know that he wants everybody... He's mentioned to us several times, make sure you're dressed right. He's very precise about these things. He wants it to run a certain way, and you're aware of that. Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with it, but I'm saying you're aware of it.
See, I always think of if like there's a dinner more than like 4 people, you can be within like a half hour or so. Like that's
based on what?
I just think that I don't know.
But you just made that up.
Yeah, it's not in Miss Emily Post.
But I never heard that from any. Like no. So like if it's more than if we're having 8 people at dinner, then you can be a half hour late.
Yeah.
First of all,
if there are 3, he has to come on time.
It's so retarded on so many levels. He goes, I was thinking of asking Howard if I could come at 7:30, and Gary goes, well, why?
Yeah.
And there's no reason why, just to be late.
Well, he actually had a reason.
I made dinner at 7 o'clock, and quite frankly, it's one thing if you have a dinner in your home and you're having a cocktail hour. This is a restaurant. People get there, they're hungry.
Make a reservation. The table is reserved for you for a certain amount of time.
I don't want to sit there and wait a half hour to order my food. I want to eat. And why would you be late anyway? Like it's
what is his reason for needing another
Benjy,
half hour?
If I had said dinner at 7:30, then he would have said, "Well, I'll come at 8."
I have to come at 8.
I'll come at 8. If I say, what if I said midnight? He'd say, "I'll be there at 12:30."
I'll be there next week.
But were you busy
Retarded.
doing something before the dinner?
No, he wasn't busy with anything. What is he busy with? He has nothing going on in his life.
Howard, he didn't start and get ready, if I'm not mistaken, until 6:15.
Yeah.
Which means he was planning to be late.
I was getting out of the shower and dressed and into a cab around that time.
Yeah, and I mean, and like, so Fred's rushing. Everyone's rushing to be on time because that's when we're eating. I was so pissed. I was just like sitting there going, listening to this shit. And I'm like, and then he says, well, there's a rule. If there's more than 4 people, you can show up within a half hour, and it's like, well,
It's his rule, Benjy's rule.
it's the Benjy rule. And Benjy doesn't get invited anywhere.
And Benjy doesn't tell anybody his rules.
So, and then even
Because you
like with
could
the
have told
Gary
him
thing.
then the dinner was at 6:30.
Even with the Gary thing, he goes, "Yeah, I would like to sit in a comfortable chair, but I agree with Gary." It's just everything's dumb.
It's
It's
contrary.
just yeah, it's contrary.
He's
I knew, and I knew
he's
it.
Mr. Contrary.
I knew he'd have to find a way to be
Right.
He's
contrary.
the contrarian.
He's got to be the one who steps out.
You'd be so much more interesting if you gave a real opinion.
Oh,
Your mic's
shut up.
off. Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
I'm
I don't like you.
I'm a
I don't like
libertarian.
you, Benjy.
Fine. You don't
I
like
respect you
I'm a
for your talent, but I don't.
I'm a libertarian.
Yeah, he's a libertarian.
Dude,
No,
then-
you're an
And then he
asshole.
can't give his age.
I'm
I mean,
a
it's just like-
vegetarian.
what's your fucking problem?
my fucking problem is you.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
You had
You're my
you had
problem.
these kind of problems before I was around.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Why
my
are you so
God.
upset?
If Benjy told me he was at home working on a cure for cancer, maybe that'd be a legitimate
Right,
excuse. If he
yeah.
was just on the
No,
verge of
not
the breakthrough.
cancer. I don't want to do cancer cure.
Yeah, right. I want
Just
to
as I
find.
was leaving, I got a brainstorm, and I had to write it down because it's
but-
going to change the
But
world.
Benjy would be inventing.
I'm making a magazine
cancer.
of women who have scoliosis.
You'd be inventing a way to give people cancer. I mean, really, what is your problem, dude? Ay, ay, ay.
I was
Guy's so
seated,
disturbing.
I was seated by 7:20.
7:20 is too late. We were waiting forever for you. That's
That's
all I
almost
can
I,
say.
like-
Benjy, I will tell you
Be
this.
on
I'm not
time.
kidding. At 7:15, Howard turned to me and he goes, "Where the fuck is he?" I mean,
and I said, I will never invite him to another
did
thing
say
again.
that.
I won't. I
All
won't.
right.
I will
That's-
not invite you.
Dude, that's
You proved it to me. You don't want to be there. You're a waste
Every
of time.
time you do invite him, it's a problem.
There's always an issue. Just fucking show up. What's the problem, man? Who are you?
I forget the last thing I invited him to, and he was like, well, is it okay if I tell you tomorrow
Well, he
or
invited me
closer to the
an election
event?
night party, and I said, I have Mari go to some parties. Can I come to that one and another one? He said, no, I'm just coming to, if you want to come, just come to this one. I said, okay, well, I already obligated myself to another one. Thank you very
Right,
much.
but
already
every
confused.
time it's something with you. It's never like yes or no.
And who is looking for him? No one.
And he gives you that look,
No.
like I got a problem.
You know what? I get along very well with people.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
What
do.
people?
How many friends do you have?
I have lots of friends.
Yeah,
let's,
sure you do.
let's compare our MySpace page, man.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, you got me there.
I do, Howard. I have lots of friends. lots
MySpace,
of
you got
close
me.
friends.
Definitely have more people on your MySpace
but it's not
page.
just me. You have.
You have a MySpace page because you
I
have
don't
no
have
friends.
a MySpace page.
Yeah.
But why do you let everything bother you so much?
You bother me. And
What?
Gary's decision bothers me. It bothers me when people don't think.
I don't.
Gary built a theater where when he has more than 8 people, his wife goes, you'll have to take the shitty seat.
And I think the decision was it's worth having.
All right,
a
good.
bar in
All
the
right, I'm
room.
glad what you think. It's worth having a bar in a theater. You're so fucking retarded. That's a retarded thought. It is. Even Artie's laughing at you. And Artie's had some retarded
I'm
thoughts.
laughing at the whole situation. But Benj, we've been working here for about the same amount of time. You know you didn't think Howard throwing a dinner at Danielle, you know that's not a casual dinner with friends. You know you got to be on
It's not
time.
This isn't like a-
TGI Friday.
Yeah.
It's not like a barbecue either, where it's kind of open-ended. People kind of show up
you know
when they
what,
show
and
up.
You know what? I'll tell you why you're out of your mind, and you really got to work on this because people aren't going to put up with it. If you'd come in and said, you know what, a terrible thing happened to me. I was on my way here and I got hit by a car, or something terrible. But you walk in and go, I thought that if it's more than 4 people, you could wait to come. But why would you wait? Just come at time.
And
Why
it's
would I make a
rude
dinner?
to everyone
Why
else
would
at
I
the
make a dinner at 7 o'clock so you could come at 7:20 or 7:30?
It's the more than 4 people rule.
I apologize that it
of
upset
course.
you. It was a nice dinner, and I apologize that it upset you.
And then you don't
I can
eat.
see maybe I'm
and
not
then you didn't
seeing
eat
it.
anything, and then we have to wait for you. That was even more bizarre.
Even that, the food, the ordering,
I'm not
everything
through
was a
with dinner.
problem.
He finally orders something, and they won't order an appetizer. Everyone's having an appetizer.
Right.
Okay, fine. I order him an appetizer.
Then he asked everybody at the table, "Do you want my appetizer?"
No,
Nobody
I
was
didn't
getting an
know if you
appetizer.
were- was
He goes, "I got
was-
one coming. Would you like it?" It is
just
like
wanted to-
chaos.
And then he won't eat his main course.
Right.
No,
We all
Howard-
finish the main course.
Howard.
He's just all sitting there, and then finally we're ready to order dessert. And he goes to.
And
He
he's still
says to the
holding
waiter.
on it.
He
Yeah.
says to the waiter, "This is the kicker. I'm not done eating yet." So now we're all sitting there waiting to order dessert for 10 fucking minutes, and he still doesn't eat his entree.
That's exactly why you should show up on time.
Listen,
Yeah, you don't start eating before us so you can finish on
I would
time.
be happy to.
You're so fucked, and you're so fat. You know you want to just fucking slosh everything down. What's that waiting to eat?
And I'm
shit?
not going to get an appetizer.
I'm fat because
like
I'm not
you don't
hungry.
eat much.
I'm not hungry.
I have
no,
a
you're hungry.
glandular issue.
Dude, you're fat. You eat.
Yeah, I overeat. But when I'm social,
Oh, but when you're with us, you don't overeat.
no.
Well, now that's the time to overeat.
But also, if I had let the waiter take the food, you'd be like, I just spent this much on the food, and now he's giving it back.
So eat it in the appropriate time.
Everybody's taking it in a doggy bag.
Everybody's plate was empty but yours. Seriously. Like, they gave us plenty of time to eat.
And listen, the lateness has nothing to do with it, because I started eating the same time you guys did.
Maniac, man. Your parents
No, I know,
just
but
totally raised you like in an environment where you got to do whatever you wanted.
I've met his
true.
parents. His parents are fine. Benji's fucked up.
Hey, I got a wheel spin for you. Lisa pulls me aside in the hallway yesterday. This is off the air. And she says, I'm really worried about Artie's penis.
Why?
She's like, again, she brought this up before. She said she's like, I
He's
looked at the
deflecting.
picture. Yeah,
All right, but let's hear this.
She
That's
said,
creepy.
I looked at the picture again, and there's no like penis bulge, and I think that the heroin's shrinking his penis.
Did you really say this?
And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
did.
I was like,
Let me see
Lisa,
that
I don't know that
picture.
heroin does that. Maybe it does.
Lisa's focused on your crotch.
Yeah.
Lisa,
I
really,
try to
that
explain
is
her
the
how penis
creepiest
is-
thing
It
I've
is
ever heard.
not creepy. It's the
Gross
truth.
sometimes.
What are you doing looking at Artie's
Your hands,
crotch?
you're all bloated. Your hands are bloated, and you have no
No.
penis.
Lisa, what are you
Lisa,
talking
he's wearing
about?
sweatpants. How would you see his
Right.
penis? Look, I'm looking at it.
Well, if he had one, maybe you would see
Oh, you
something.
can see outline of balls and dick a
No,
little
you
bit.
don't.
First of all,
Let me take a look,
this
because
is-
I really didn't look at that.
But that's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
What do you think? His cock's inverted?
I think it's shrunk.
No.
From what? How would you know?
Well, she thinks the heroin might have done something to it.
You're that worried
Benji
about...
did really well
That's how
deflecting.
any man would look in sweatpants.
No,
You think so?
Yeah.
They're bunched up.
I think you're off base on that.
Now, Lisa,
And how do you know they didn't airbrush? Maybe he bulged so much they airbrushed it.
Lisa's trying to be outrageous now. With the
No,
Lisa
I'm not.
The
Yes, you are.
Lampanelli
Yeah.
connection.
No, I'm not. Mm-mm.
Yes, you. I mean, you're being weird now. That's actually
Why
weird.
don't you show your penis to Lisa? Take her in a
I
private
actually
She
room.
might,
wants it.
I actually might go to Human Resources now.
Yeah, I think you're being sexually harassed. I have to agree with that. At first, I thought it was a joke.
Lisa, that's gross.
You're staring at pictures of his penis.
you're
I'm not
being-
staring at it. It just kind of when
What
he
picture
doesn't
have
have
you
one.
seen of a guy where you can see his cock?
It's not that you can see it, but I mean, if you have something to show, usually there's some
but
kind
he's
of
wearing pants.
right,
I'm
and there's
seeing-
nothing there.
You know, in a way, you're right. That I'm looking at my, like you can see the outline of my dick right here.
You see a little something. Oh, Howard, don't show up. I'll be so embarrassed.
I mean, she wants to see it.
You're looking down at yourself?
Yeah, I can see it. But anyway,
Always a little something.
Let me, Artie, stand up now. See if we can see any little bulge.
Then he's wearing sweatpants again.
Well, then this is a perfect test.
See, turn around.
Now you can see it.
I see his dick.
You can see the head of his cock.
Big and thick.
And it's going to go in your mouth.
Why don't you try a bowl of Diet Cottage cheese first?
All right.
In your mouth?
In your mouth.
Let's see. Robin, how would it work? Let's say me, you, Gary, Mary, Artie, Fred, Benjy, J.D., Sal, and Richard.
What's already too many people?
No, that's 12, I believe. I think I'm right, but I might have lost count.
Well,
first of all-
definitely J.D., Sal, and Richard have to take stool.
No. First
So
of all,
don't you think Gary should have to take this?
Robin watches everything from the man cave because that's clearly the place to be. The
No,
theater's
I
stupid.
said you do Super Bowl in the man cave.
Right.
No, but aside from Robin's comment, does Robin get a good chair?
Listen, my guests will always get a good chair.
But then you got to choose a couple of guests to sit in the bad chair.
Yeah, who's sitting on a stool?
Yeah.
Well, right now I only have 3 stools, so that's Mary and I, and I'd say
You going to
Sal.
put your wife in a bad chair?
That's her idea. I'm telling you. She's the one. She tells me we're having this party. We were watching Slumdog Millionaire, right?
Right.
Right, some of the neighbors over. She tells me,
Hey, can you give me a copy of that for my parents?
yeah,
My,
if I
my mom and dad want to see it.
I think I have a copy
All
of
right.
it.
And they're old. They can't get to the theater.
So she tells me in advance we invited 3 couples, so that's 8 people. And then at the last minute we invited another couple. So I'm like getting ready to go down. Mary says, we'll sit in the stools, and I was like, why? And she's like, because we're
you're the
we're
host. Right, she's right.
Oh, so Mary and Gary are taking 2 of the stools. Who gets
That's
the
right.
3rd stool?
Yeah, so
Sal.
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 All right.
Because I need to keep an eye on him.
First of all, Howard's leaving early, so I'm taking this chair.
But you see, I would feel so guilty. I'd say to Mary, I'll sit in this stool. You can have the good chair. And
See,
there's
right
the rub.
away
But I don't have the
now,
choice.
Your guests are taking
I'm
stools.
going
right,
to give
right.
up my chair for Mary.
I see.
Uh-oh. Baba Booey's going to sneeze.
It went away.
It's made the strangest face.
I thought he was having a spell.
I got a tickle running around in there.
I thought you were having a seizure.
Yeah, I know.
Really? Do we need to call someone?
Yeah. I'm obsessed with your home theater. I can't tell you how freaked out I am.
By the way, I just want to say I'm going to plug something. It's going to be featured in Sound and Vision magazine. They're doing
Your
a big
home
piece
theater?
on it. Yeah.
I'm going to be getting a copy of that.
You will be.
Does it show the stools and
it had the photographs have been taken, but it'll show everything.
Okay.
Hey, Gary, what is that gadget Gary thing you do? That's not you gotta be on the news doing like suggesting gadgets.
Yeah, I'm going on Howard. I'm going on CW11 a week from this Friday, and I'm going to be the gadget guy. I'm going to be showing cool new gadgets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you're into all that high-tech stuff anyway.
Hey, by the way, Scott the engineer is really angry that Gary has a home theater. Even with whether it's built right or not. He's like, doesn't it piss? He's going around telling everyone, doesn't it piss you off that Gary even has a home theater?
Are you surprised that Scott secretly counts people's money behind their back?
And now he'll come in here and deny it all. That's what really pisses you off. He won't even own up to what.
Why don't you tell the truth for once?
I will.
Yeah, tell the
everyone.
truth. You're angry, right?
I'll absolutely tell the truth, and I'm not angry. And I said it to my intern.
Yeah, what'd you say?
As a joke, right?
I said, I'm going to go try and piss Sal off. And I wanted to see if he'd come and tell you. And he did. He went right to you. But
meanwhile, you had the thought.
Right.
No. I wanted to try and piss Sal off. And I told my intern, I'm going to go and try and piss Sal off. So when it goes back to Howard, you know that I was doing that.
All right.
And he'll verify it if he
wants. But meanwhile, you had the thought.
Sal,
He's so full of you're so full of shit.
No, go get my intern.
He bitches every goddamn day about everything.
Why don't you just run to Howard? Why don't you just run in here and just fucking open your mouth?
Wait, hold on, Scott. I passed you in the hallway.
If I ever told you a secret and you could hold it in,
if you told me it was
amazing.
If you told me it was a secret out of respect, like
you're such a fucking asshole.
Scott, you've told me a lot of secrets. Trust me, that I've never said.
Okay.
You passed me in the hallway and said. How? Because you said never mind the stools. How pissed are you that cocksucker has his own home theater?
That's right.
Yeah.
I did say that.
So you are bitter about it.
I told my intern I was going to tell it to you to try to piss you off.
But Scott, you still had the thought.
But I'm not pissed. What do I give a shit?
You're pissed off, Scott.
I'm not pissed off.
You're so pissed.
I don't give a shit.
Sometimes Scott one time drove me home, Howard. We got in his car. It's this little piece of shit jalopy, it's putting away. And Scott goes, look at my limousine.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, Freud would argue.
I don't know. I go home. I got a
mad.
nice, comfortable, recliner. I don't have a stool.
See, he's better.
I got a stool. I don't care.
You watch TV on a recliner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you make more sense than he does.
Do you keep the comfortable chair when guests come in?
I got 2 comfortable recliners and a nice, comfortable couch in my den, and it's fine with me.
You have a TV?
Yeah, a little like 19-inch. No, I have a TV.
I can't even believe it.
I have an HD TV, too.
Can you believe he has a TV?
Really?
He gets pissed at He was pissed when I mentioned all the people going to Gary's theater in my imaginary scenario, and I didn't mention him.
And you didn't mention him.
Yeah, I get reports on you all the time. All right. Thank you, Scott. What? Yes, Ralph.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Can I do an impression of Gary on the wrap-up show?
Sure.
So here's the deal. Like I was telling the news department earlier, Howard had 4 hours to fill. I knew something was going to happen. I never know who it's going to be. Blah, blah, blah. Like the wrap-up show becomes him saying that, it was just a bit. You're not real. You don't really think it was stupid.
I do.
That was just a bit,
I'll tell you one thing I do know, Rob. I think you're stupid.
I wouldn't build a home theater and then put, like, a bench in it.
Right?
I mean, that's retarded.
You want comfy chairs. That's the fun of a home theater.
And he won't admit that he's wrong. Here's
he just won't rip it out and just take care of the problem.
You want to hear something really retarded?
A guy who's got way too much money. Like, in what world would Baba Booey ever have a home theater?
Right. Okay. Listen to what goes on in Ralph's world. Guy's got an HD television. Right. Giant HD television. You watching any HD programming, Ralph?
No.
Why not?
Well, yeah, actually, I am Blu-ray.
No. But how come? Ralph is too cheap or can't get HD. He won't get HD.
No, I'm just not a fucking glutton. I don't need you have to have everything, Gary. I mean,
Ralph, why would you think it's gluttonous?
You got more shit
Hold on.
in that house.
You think it's gluttonous to buy an HD television, spend all that money, and not have HD cable? You think that's gluttonous?
Well, I'm not going to pay an extra $100.
Because you're a cheap fuck.
I'm not going to pay an extra $100 a month just so I can get my picture a little better.
And why'd you buy the TV?
Why aren't you satisfied with what you have? That's the big.
All right, guys. If you can pick it up on the wrap-up show.
You don't think that that's stupid?
Well, I have a feeling that Ralph doesn't want to pay for the cable, so what he does is he watches Blu-ray and DVD on his high-def television.
Why would Gary? Seriously, why would it pay an extra $100 just to get HD?
First of all, I can't believe it costs $100 to get HD.
It does.
With cable.
I don't want to bore you with the math, but it does.
All right. Hey, anyway, guys, you can take it up on the wrap-up show. I'm sure it'll be fascinating.
But again, Ralph just sits at home all day. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't produce anything. He doesn't generate anything. I'm not even sure he still gets a check from you, but he's got a plethora of opinions.
Somebody had to get hit, and it was my turn.
Well, keep talking. It'll be your turn, dickface.
Not my turn.
All right, Ralph, thank you for your thoughts.
This is me, and then it went to Artie, and then Benjy. And
I think what I'm hearing is somebody who was jealous that they didn't save his money for the last 20 years to have his own home theater.
No, I have a home theater.
Yeah.
My couch is in front
without
of
HD television.
He's got a screen and he's got a couch.
Yeah, that's my home theater, man.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, enough with the home theater. All right.
It's causing all kinds of rifts.
Is it enough, Howard?
That's enough. It's officially over. Yes, Dave.
Hey, Howard, it is generally an honor to talk to you. I gotta chime in though. After this home theater thing, I used to be in this business for 7-8 years, and the fact is that if the client was a complete asshole, I would let him spend his money on whatever they wanted.
Right. What do you care? Yeah.
Exactly. But the fact is, if they were decent people, I mean, they truly listen, et cetera. The first thing I'd tell them is, when you're building a theater, understand it's for movies. Okay, have a kitchen outside the room,
right.
Or a bar area outside the room. The other thing that they would try to do is, we want speakers in our dining room, and I tell them, listen, dining is for conversing. We're going to talk here, and the rest of the house, just turn up the volume just a little bit.
Right, just so you have a little ambiance.
Right.
Exactly. You put the comfortable seats in the theater because it's a theater and not a nightclub.
Yeah,
And
you know what it is? It's a case of wanting to cram everything into that one room. In other words, I'm going to have my eating area. I'm
Make
going
it
to have
multi-purpose.
Yeah, we're going to have guests. We're going to serve food.
Howard.
It's a theater. It's for a theater experience.
Can I ask you a question?
Dave, as a man in the business, thank you for calling in because that's my point.
Yeah.
No, it's a man who used to be in the business.
No, yeah,
I think he said he's out. Are you still in it?
I still do it on the side. I built theaters all over the country. A lot of them in magazines that you're published in, Gary. And again, I'm a techie guy, so I really like the things you say. But I do have to go with Howard on this one for the sole reason. Again, it's a family or guests sitting in a comfortable environment.
The room has a purpose. In other words, as you say, would I build a dining room and then put a greenhouse in it? I mean, you don't have to. In other words, it has a distinct purpose. It's
2 minutes ago,
theater.
you said it was enough.
I know. Well, Dave got me charged up.
in.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
didn't
you're
realize,
still fighting.
I
He
didn't
knows
realize-
what to- he
I
knows-
didn't realize a professional home theater guy was going to call.
Yeah, that's a weird thing too, because almost any guy can be a professional home theater
That's
guy.
bullshit.
He understands that too. Like you could just say you're one.
No,
but there's a lot of
acoustically-
guys who do it who aren't that good
Well,
at it.
you're right, but I'm CEDIA certified. I've done this for a long time. And Gary, I'm not going against. I've had clients do it, but again, they were the idiots that didn't listen. Not that you're an idiot.
But I got to tell you, this
Hey,
was
Dave.
this,
Dave.
Yeah.
I'm building a swimming pool in my den. What do you think of that? I'm going to combine the purposes of the room.
If you're not going to listen to me, I think it's a great idea. But otherwise, hey, why the hell wouldn't you listen to the people that you're consulting with?
But I did listen to the guy. Would you be surprised to know that it was his idea?
Well, I don't know.
Dave, I'd love to talk wrong, but I'm in the middle of planning a shooting range in my kitchen. I'll see you later.
That's a great idea, Howard.
Thank you. Yeah, if you could help me build that, thank you.
You got it.
Right. I'll spend all kinds of money. Honey, I'm hungry.
I got a kitchen in my theater.
I mean, if I'm going to be down here shooting, I like to eat.
Have a sandwich.
So, Gary, why do you think Howard's so hung up on this home theater thing?
Because there's no guests on today, and because he gets a thought in his head, you can't get rid of it.
Now, does it bother you that in the beginning, mostly everyone seemed to be on your side, and now it seems like everyone's against you?
I don't really care. I genuinely don't care. I just look at it as killing time. I'm sure. Listen, maybe in his mind he thinks it, and maybe 15 years ago I would have really been bummed out about it. It's my house. I like it. He doesn't have to use it, so it works out really well.
Do you think any of them are ever going to see your home theater or anything?
This guy slammed in the email about Gary's screening room.
Oh, really?
Howard, you narrow-minded dipshit. Gary's right. Any idea that isn't yours is automatically wrong. You have no effing idea what Gary's home theater looks like. Oh, no, I just saw it in a picture. I was absolutely right. He's got 8 beautiful, fantastic chairs.
Chairs look really comfortable.
Like, I would definitely sink into one of those leather chairs and watch a movie. And if I had to sit on one of the stools, I'd be pissed. Because I'm there to relax in somebody's home theater.
You wouldn't be watching the movie. You'd be glaring at the people in the comfortable chairs.
Here's another one. Howard is so neurotic. To critique Gary for how his theater is set up is completely ridiculous. Well, you know what? Then the whole show is ridiculous. Because it's just, I hear something like that, and I go, well, you mean you have... It bothers Gary. Forget about me. Gary goes, yeah, well, the other day, Mary said I had to sit in one of the stools because we had company. And it's like, well... Like Robin pointed out, it bothered Gary. Howard knows nothing about gathering and watching sporting events at a house party. Gary is absolutely right in that during a sports game, some people want to snack, and eating out of your lap is a pain in the butt as well as an accident waiting to happen. The theater is not just for watching movies, and even if it were, what's the difference if there's an eating area with some nice bar stools? Look at the stool and then look at those leather chairs. Which would you rather sit in? So when he's using his theater, he's relegated to a shitty chair because he wants that dumb bar that he uses once a year.
I mean, they're nice stools for a bar, but not for a theater.
And by the way, and look at the stupid bar area. It's not even a bar. There's not even booze or anything. All it is just a slab of marble.
You put the booze out when there's a party, dickhead.
Yeah, good. And so when you have a party, go sit in one of your shitty chairs. How about everyone goes to a bar, has their drinks with them, and just sits there with their coaster?
And if there was booze out there, you go, look at that asshole. He puts fucking booze out in a home theater. He's an asshole.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You have a whole house for booze.
He has a man cave.
Yeah.
But that's not where people want to watch the Super Bowl on the big screen.
No, so do you make a drink and then you bring it into the theater?
I would feel
it's not worth giving up 4 chairs.
Here's a crazy idea. While the game is on, in order not to miss a moment, you just go in the back and make a drink and watch the game.
Here's a crazy idea. Just make your drinks in the other room during the commercial and then sit down in a comfortable chair.
Okay, here's an idea. Nobody wants to miss the commercials during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay, all right, Gary. That's why you're going to be sitting in a shitty chair.
He designed this just for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But Gary, meanwhile, guess what? You're not going to be sitting in a nice chair. You're going to sit in your shitty chair by the bar.
Yeah.
I designed this room to have fun, a concept that's foreign to you.
Have fun on your stool.
Gary's trying to pack 20 different things into one room.
Could you guys go back to the here's an idea thing? Because that was really working.
Here's an idea. No, here's an idea. No, here's an idea, boy.
You know what, Gary, I hate to give you some more shit, but I would feel like the bartender in one of those stools.
Yeah.
I mean, because if the booze is all out, first of all, it's tough to see over the booze.
Yeah, how could you see the screen?
And what's that shitty white...
You guys are fucking retarded.
What's that shitty white square on the wall there?
That's a light.
That
looks like that's a panel. No, that's a panel. Is that a speaker?
Oh, no, that's a speaker.
That's a speaker.
Why don't they cover that?
It is going to get covered. It's not completely done yet. It's going to be covered in acoustic panels. Oh, I'm sorry. I used it before it's completely finished.
And why is that socket all the way up on the bar, sticking out over the chair?
What are you talking about?
The light socket.
The socket.
It's a socket over your bar.
The electrical socket.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that
Why
socket.
Why is that there?
Yeah, so you can plug your head into it. Like, why would you put a socket there?
Shouldn't they be on the other side?
Of course.
Where you couldn't see it.
On the side where the chairs are.
He's got in the middle of the bar, right behind somebody's head, is a big light socket.
Because if you're using it for a blender or some sort of thing like that,
put it on the other side.
Put it on the other side. Otherwise, that cord is going to be hanging over the bar and maybe even sticking out in the back of somebody's head.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Gary, really way to go.
You know what, man? I'm going to close it up. It's all wrong.
Admit that you've got two. He's got 2 sockets. Look, there's one and there's another one.
There's probably 3.
Gary, why in God's name would you bring in a picture of this?
Why would you put the sockets over there?
Oh, my
Why would you buy $800 bottle of wine?
No, but why, Gary, if you're trying to design something, why aren't they under that slab of granite on the other side?
Yeah, leave him alone. He's happy.
Yeah. Now, first of all, the room is gorgeous. It looks great, but you know.
Here's another one. Baba Booey is correct. You need multiple seating. Everyone's agreeing with Gary that I'm nuts, but okay, whatever. He knows.
You need multiple seating when you watch a movie?
Yeah. Wow, Howard's being such an asshole this morning. What the fuck? You know what shithead he is? Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it isn't good for someone else. I didn't say it's not good for him. It's just he didn't think it through.
Well, what's the difference, Howard? What's the difference? What you just said, really, think
I'm just saying, your room isn't designed properly.
And obviously you think it's not good for me.
It isn't good for you, but you're happy. You're dopey.
I said, if it's not good for you, why is it not good for me?
Listen, Wendy the retard's happy just, counting to 5. But it's not great for her.
Actually, it is great for her.
No, it's not. It's like she wants a full life.
Yeah, she can't get anywhere with
Because you're
that.
retarded and you love your theater, it doesn't mean it's good for you. Now, get out of here.
Honestly, it really, as a guy who used to work construction, that aggravates me that's where the socket is.
Yeah, it is. It's really crazy, those sockets.
No, that's for the little TV. Instead of watching the big screen, I like to watch from the bar the little TV.
Gary, you know what? That's a serious thing. You should really ask why the fuck they put that there.
Gary, seriously.
You know what? I'm going to ask him right away. You know what? I didn't even notice that you guys pointed out. I don't know. Again, the guy put it there. I think there was a reason, and I don't know
There's
what
no
it is.
reason.
What's he going to plug
I
in
genuinely don't fucking care why it's there, Artie.
Okay,
Gary,
all right.
Gary.
All right.
When you build to code, you have to put sockets in, you have to put a certain amount of sockets every couple of feet.
Right.
But he could have put them down on the floor or put them behind the bar. Why? They're just, it's ridiculous. You got to admit I'm right about that.
You know what? I didn't even notice it until you brought it up. And
You didn't notice there were 3 big sockets?
Hold on. You're probably right that they shouldn't be there. Again, I'm not sure why they're there. I'd have to call the guy and ask him. But it doesn't bother me. And you're the first person that noticed it of the 50 people who've already been through there.
Everybody notices it. They don't want to bum you
Well,
out.
Gary,
Yeah,
when you do plug in a blender and the cord is going over the
Well, it's
granite.
not. There's plugs on the other side as well. So I'm not sure why they're there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I know.
Maybe
right?
it's not a
crazy.
socket. Maybe it's not a socket. It could be
What?
something else.
No, it's a socket.
I'm wondering what it is.
You know, I gotta look. I don't even know. It may not be a socket.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a design. It's designed to look like a socket. It's an element.
It's a fake socket.
It's a socket. It's 3 big sockets behind your head.
Also, if a kid is playing around on that back road,
To stick their fingers in there and they get shocked.
Right.
Oops.
But the other thing is he's acting as if nobody's ever going to take a drink or something to eat to one of those big chairs. They're all going to do that.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you have. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying to you, cunts.
We're all
That encompasses all of you. Not
It just bothers me that my producer makes poor decisions. You know what I mean?
One of the poorest was working for you.
What is it, Ralph?
I'm wondering about the marble. Isn't the marble kind of weird too, to like have all that wood and then all of a sudden like have a big slab of marble back there?
Well, what you're talking about is that the wood is too light. It should be dark.
The mustard-colored walls are kind of like weird, right?
It's a nice theater. It's just the only problem I have with it is those. He's got those bar stools that nobody wants to sit in while they watch a home theater.
Those chairs look amazing.
Yeah, aren't they great?
They look super comfortable. Those 2 horrible things in the background.
Right. He blew it. And you know what, though? That's easily fixable. They can rip out that dumb bar that's never going to be used, really.
And put in more chairs.
And put in just another row of chairs or a beautiful leather couch to match those chairs.
He won't do it.
I can't do it, Bull.
Gary,
I don't want to be wrong.
Could you bring in some pictures at other angles so Howard could look it over?
That theater would be perfect if it had another couch in the back. Oh, how nice would that be?
Oh, wait. Gary's got pictures of his entire house and his floor plan up on this website.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why did he do that?
He must be getting paid.
There's pictures of him building the house and him standing around the house while it's being built.
Yeah, they're all pictures inside the house, Ralph.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you let somebody? You put your floor plan up on this website.
Yeah.
Are you getting paid for that?
That's an article that's like 2 or 3 years old, but I'm not going to explain to Ralph why I do what I do.
Why did you do it?
Explain to Howard.
I don't want to.
So you did it?
Because you know why, Ralph? That would gratify you.
But Gary, I got a feeling you did it for no particular reason.
It's not no particular reason.
You're proud, I guess?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk to you about it off the air.
What, does it increase the value of the house?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Dude,
my house was in a magazine, so therefore it's worth a lot more money.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that.
Oh wait, I gotta find the.
There's no good explanation for why he put his whole fucking house in a magazine.
The explanation's probably as good as why there's stools back there.
Well, then it's got to be funny.
It's not funny.
The stools don't bother me, but I don't want to have to sit on them. Mary made me.
There's snapshots of his whole house.
Really? I got to look at that.
Is this a dress?
Howard, you did look at it. It was the original magazine article from like 2 years ago.
What was the reason, though, for doing it? You got paid, right?
I didn't get paid for it. But you know what? The reason I did was I got a lot of the stuff that was used at a reduced price because they knew it was going to be in the magazine.
Oh, in other words, it's like a designer showcase.
Yeah, I guess in a way, like people...
So you got paid?
I guess, yeah, I didn't get money, but I did benefit from it.
Gary and McCabe in the great room. Hello.
Gary doesn't understand, like, getting cheaper furniture is the same as getting money.
Yeah.
But you're saying I didn't get... But there's a big difference between I benefited from it, but I didn't get written a check. When you say you got paid, it's like...
It's the same thing.
It's not, because people will think that somebody handed me money, which is...
They did. In other words, you got, instead of having to pay full price for furniture... What?
God, now he's...
We're going to fucking argue with you all day.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying you got paid.
If you're not arguing, shut the fuck up.
You don't know you got paid?
Shut up. And then we won't be arguing.
You don't know you got paid. You don't know that getting cash is the same. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Gary. Gary, because you're my producer, I got to understand your mentality.
Getting paid means somebody handed you money.
Okay. Let me ask you a question about that.
Similar. I did.
One of the ways of getting
talk all day. I don't give a fuck. I'll ruin your fucking show.
One of the ways of getting paid.
Wow.
One of the ways.
That is ruining the show.
One of the ways of. I was saying. No, I can't. I'm laughing too hard.
Howard.
One of the ways.
Come on, Gary.
Oh, God. All right, I give up.
It's so much fun to fight with Gary.
I was going to say to my audience, and not to get, no, this is something else. One of the ways of getting paid in life is receiving actual money.
Well, like on game shows, at the end of it, they say items have been furnished in exchange for promotional.
Gary, would you agree that on Let's Make a Deal, those people are getting paid?
Oh, they're winning prizes, which is a little bit different. I mean, at the end of the day, you're benefiting, but they're not getting paid. To me is somebody hands you money.
All right, can I ask you a question then? A serious question. Don't you think you're getting paid? Let's say I say to you, the box of tissues over there is $50, but I'm going to give it to you for $25 if you let me take a picture of you holding the boxes. Wouldn't you say that's the same as getting paid? Because you would have had to pay $50.
You know what? It's semantics, because in my mind, it's not getting paid.
That's not getting paid.
I'll tell you what. It means you got a deal as opposed to getting paid.
Let me ask you this.
It's the same thing.
The money that you save on that furniture, though, or whatever we're talking about, do you have to pay taxes on that money? Do they consider it income?
No. Artie, do you think that you got paid for the man cave? You think you were paid for that?
Well, I was just going to bring that up as an example. Look, I got about 80 to 100 grand worth of free stuff. I mean, sure.
Would you say you got paid?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I'll tell you why, Garrett. Because I would have had to do the same thing up there without them. So I would have spent money, but. That's interesting. Do you have to pay taxes on that money?
Absolutely.
It has to be declared.
Yes.
It has to be declared. So if it's being declared, then that's paying. That's getting paid. I would think.
It's income.
Right.
It's income. If they consider it income, and my accountant did say he's got to know about all those figures too. So he's going to have to pay tax. I'm going to pay taxes on what I saved.
Gary's saying, yeah, right.
Garrett, I'm telling you, don't be cabby. Tell your accountant to pay taxes on that shit.
Right. That's right. Absolutely. All right, Ralph, thank you.
There's a picture of Gary with the cable reels, which is very interesting.
What are the cable reels?
Gary, the caption is Gary in the basement with cable spools.
Hey, yeah, look, there's Gary's house.
Everything.
And there's Gary's wires. And
there's his wiring.
There's a picture of him working the TiVo. Gary works his HD TiVo in his bedroom.
Do you think he really can?
It's a tech magazine.
Is that what you're saying?
Where do you see that?
Jesus Christ.
It's a magazine called Sound and Vision. And I didn't even know the online part was still up. But
he looks like he's in Edison's basement with all those wires.
The whole premise of the article is I sort of represent their core reader. So if somebody could build a house from scratch...
Core reader?
Core.
Oh, I thought you said poor reader.
Core reader.
Yeah,
this is
calm down, Ralph. I said something you can't jump on. And so the premise of the article was if one of the core readers could build a house and do a lot of the wiring and technological stuff, what would they do? That's what it is.
It is Gary pointing to some wires in his basement.
Look, here's a close-up of Gary's street sign. and the street name and his address.
The house is beautiful.
House is beautiful. All right.
That's a gorgeous house. Beautiful.
And if you keep going, you can see the floor plan.
I saw the
Why
floor
did they
plan.
put your floor plan up? I mean, that's crazy.
Because that's important.
You should be able to find Gary when you need him.
Because the core readers want to know the entire floor plan when they fleece the joint.
They don't have to worry about bumping into walls. They
Yeah.
know where all the doors
Yeah,
are.
let me take this opportunity to point out that I have an unbelievable security system with 4 cameras and all sorts of other stuff in case Ralph's getting any wacky ideas.
Page 24 is how to decode that.
Right.
I'll be by later. Along with Google Maps, I'll be tracking you down.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. Bye now. A lot of super fans want to build the same exact house Gary has.
That's what's going on.
Yep. I just said to my builder, can you just give me Gary's house? Give me one of those.
I don't need an architect. I
Yeah.
want Gary's house.
Well, I've been over his house. It's a nice house.
It's a beautiful house. I
Yeah.
just saw pictures.
But I was over there before the home theater was built. If I had been there, I could have helped him.
You could have helped him out.
But no, he has to do
He
everything on
never
his own.
told you he was thinking of stools.
He should come to me, Wolf, I'm thinking of stools. I would have said, here, take a stool and bang it over your head. A stool. No one wants to sit in that stool.
Wolf, I'm going to put 2 stools right back here.
This picture's only convinced me I'm more right. I mean, my God. That stool would be nice in the kitchen.
Yeah, they'd be great
Right.
at a counter.
Yeah.
in
It's
the
a
kitchen.
it's a kitchen in the middle of the theater.
See, now I'm pissed because, I mean, technically, I want an invitation over there to hang in that home theater.
Yeah, you get a comfy chair, though.
Oh,
You know that.
I know I'm not invited. Brett, go ahead.
That was the funny. I'm a long-time listener, Howard. That's the funniest thing Gary's ever come out with when he was trying not to hear you. Totally priceless.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
Hey, Howard, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Do Gary when he walked on the plane. That's the second best.
When Gary was on the plane and he fell asleep after Arsenio appearance?
You're right.
All right, well, real quick, here's Gary. I've just come off the Arsenio appearance. I upgrade Gary to first class because I need someone to talk to. I've just been traumatized. I got thrown off a network television show. People were booing me, and police escorted me to the airport. I sit down in my
You were
chair.
thrown out of California.
I was thrown out of California.
You were
essentially.
escorted to the border of California.
I sit down in there, and I say, Gary, and he's asleep. And I'm waiting for him to wake up so I have someone to talk to. And then all of a sudden, I hear this. Now, that's the sound of Gary's mouth being very dry and him sucking on his teeth because he's waking up and he's thirsty. It's 2 hours into the flight already. There it is. Oh, hey, Wolf. The orange juice. Excuse me, miss, the orange juice. Then he gets the orange juice. I go, Gary, can you believe what happened on Arsenio? Oh, yeah, it was so bad, Wolf. It was really terrible. And then he just falls back asleep, and I'm sitting there going, Gary said it was really terrible. But, Gary, don't you think it was funny, though? But it was funny, right? It was worth it. I'm going to go back to sleep, Wolf.
Oh, my God.
Can I just say something?
I know exactly
I
what
wish
you're
Sitting next to a beaver.
I wish somewhere in there was one lie, but that is so accurate.
I was so mad at you. I said, I need to talk to someone. Just tell me it was a good appearance.
The only thing I could say is I remember we were standing on line, and you said, I'm going to bump you up to first. And I said, I'd rather sit in coach tower because I just want to sleep. Yeah. And you go, no, I'll take care of it. I go, no, really, I'd rather sleep. And
the only reason I did that is because I just needed someone to talk to.
I know. You know what? That's a thing I can look back on and say, I was wrong.
Well, that's why my agent
I
is
was
so
young.
great. See, if my agent had been there, Don
He would have been with you.
Don would sit there and endlessly go through my neuroses and go, no, I think it was good. Here's why it was positive. And then he would tell me, look, there was some controversy there. You're going to take some heat, but
Oh, forget.
But at least he talked to me.
I know exactly what you're
But
talking
Gary's
about. No, because you can't speak to someone who's just had a thing like that, like a performer. You got to be very definite. Like, no, it was great.
Yeah, and here's
everything's fine.
I would have loved to have been up for 6 hours to have that conversation.
No, but like I understand what Howard's saying. Like, you just get up and say it's awful. It was awful. Like, why was it awful?
What freaked me out? Was here's this wild thing that just happened. And Gary was right there with me, getting escorted out of the building. And yet he was able to go right on the plane and
It
go right
didn't
to
bother him a bit.
nothing
You
fazed him.
couldn't even close your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenio had fooled me even and said, can you go backstage and wait because I'd like to have you back on at the end of the show. And I went, oh, fine. And I go back and then the police come
right
and take me out of the building.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, how is this motherfucking beaver-looking bastard sleeping?
Yeah, you just want to say, can you believe what just happened to us?
And I'm watching. Wolf. Wolf, is that oranges?
I don't think the plane pulled back from the gate before Gary fell asleep.
I'm going to tell you, this is the God's honest truth. It's one of the very few times ever that I was able to fall asleep and stay asleep before the plane took off.
Yeah.
And except for getting up for the orange juice, the way I woke up was
when we landed.
The stewardess said, you have to move your seat up. I would have kept sleeping.
Like a baby. He's like, nothing on my mind.
You know what? It's a weird thing psychologically because I've never slept that comfortably ever.
Yeah, because you hate me.
Yeah, that's what must be what it is.
No, I don't know. You slept that comfortably. You did the same thing.
But I
It's
took
not
pills.
that bad.
I took pills.
You did, right?
I took Ambien. Already took 6.
You left me to
he
watch.
didn't take any pills this time.
You left me to
this
watch
was no pill.
Under a Tuscan Sun by myself.
Oh, if the movie would have been better, would it be okay if I slept?
Yes.
Hey, thanks a lot, Howard.
Oh, both. Do they have orange juice? Gary, I can't stop thinking about the Arsenio appearance. Oh, yes. Terrible.
I did not say that.
No, you were just like, oh,
I
terrible.
did not say it was terrible.
Yeah, you did. And
I
you went
did
back
not.
to bed.
That's the lie. That's the one lie you're telling.
Time to get up. We landed. Gee, that was great. I'm glad you were comfortable.
I was.
What is it, Ralph?
I have a request for an impression of a great moment in Gary history. The first time you made fun of his caps on the air.
Oh, all right, I'll do that. We were at NBC, and I made fun of Gary's caps on the air at NBC, and then we went back into the office. Fred was there, not Al Rosenberg at that point, and they were Fred and Gary turns to me and he goes, "Howard, who told you I have caps?" I go, "What?" He goes, "Who's the big mouth who told you I have caps? I mean, who told you?" I said, "Gary. Nobody told me. I can look at you. I've known from the second I met you." He goes, "What? I never heard of that. No one's ever told me that I have caps. No one knows." I said, "Gary, everyone knows. Someone's going to tell you. I'm the only asshole who's going to tell you your caps look like fucking George Washington wooden teeth."
You were the first asshole I ever met who told you. Really?
Yeah.
No one. You're
Well,
right.
'cause
You
no
were
one's
right
gonna
about
tell
that.
you, yeah.
Howard would just tell you. Sometimes not even on the
He
radio.
goes, "I know someone told you because there's no way anyone ever notices I have caps."
Nobody knows I have caps.
He's got 2 pieces of giant wood sticking out of his mouth, and no one knows.
His teeth were bigger than they are now.
Yeah, they were almost made out of wood, like George Washington.
You know who's out in the hallway who's still shell shocked? Is Sal. Sal just came up to me and he goes, God, he's like really woozy, and he goes, all those years that I listened to the show, and Howard would bring stuff up, and you guys would say, "I told you not to talk about it in the air." He goes, "I always thought you guys were the assholes." Now I realize it's Howard.
Howard's an asshole.
Who told you I had caps?
Wolf, do they have orange juice on this flight?
Actually, I think that's too many words. Because the original phrase was orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice.
Didn't even say nothing except orange juice.
Who told you I wore caps? Did Fred tell you?
And I think there was one other line. Are they that obvious? I think that was.
Gary's like that.
They're not obvious.
Are they that obvious?
Right.
The truth?
Gary's like this on this new MTV Real World. There's a horrible tranny in the house, and she's like, "I'm not telling anyone."
You don't have to.
And everybody's like, camera going, we know it's a guy.
All right, thank you. I see a lot of requests are coming in for favorite Gary moments for me to do. But
Wow.
I could do a whole, I'm doing a one-man show starting.
Gary requested.
Hey, how about an impersonation of Ralph working? Oh, silence.
There is no.
There is. You can't do that.
What is it, Don?
Like a unicorn.
Nobody's calling for that.
Just one more. Gary walking down the aisle the day of the wedding.
Ah, come on. That's enough of that. Have some decency. How many weddings have you had?
Yeah, exactly. Do an impersonation of Dominic hitting himself over the head with a plate.
Mayday.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, Mutt. What do you got for us tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to talk about Gary's bar stools. I can't believe this lasted all week long.
2 days. 2 days.
It's so funny, too, because I thought you were completely wrong, and then I saw the pictures today.
And I'm right.
So right.
Yeah.
There's no reason for those stools there.
And that big slab of marble. I mean, Jesus. It's not a theater. It's just, it makes no sense. And I know people are going to give me a hard time in the email. And one guy said, "I can't listen, you're being such a dick to Gary." But go take a look at the pictures on howardstern.com of Gary's theater. And you tell me, would you sit in one of those stools if you could have a beautiful chair like that? No. Thank you.
Having the bar with a place to put like some drinks and some food sounds great and all, but it's in the back of the room. You'd have to like walk past the chairs to get to it.
And it's probably one of the best spots to watch the movie from because you have some distance from the screen. It's probably a great sweet spot for the
probably
sound.
is the operative word because you've never been there. How would you know?
Because I can look at the picture and know. That's probably a sweet spot right there.
All the way in the back of the
And it'd be really nice, too, if there was a big, long, comfy leather couch back there. Then you could, like, lay down and watch a movie, which is really nice. Put a few cushions down. It would be so fucking great, but he ruined it. And he'll change it. He knows I'm right. That's what's bothering him. That's why he's having that weird reaction where he's flipping me the bird every minute. And his teeth are getting dry.
Is that you just think that you're a genius at everything.
Not a genius.
Radio,
I'm just...
That's it.
No.
Writing books,
Turns out I'm a genius on you.
Records.
I'm a genius about you and your life.
Also, Garrett, it turns out we were talking on the commercial, too. You should consider moving somewhere else. The Connecticut, why,
I get the Connecticut. I think the house is beautiful. I think there's a lot right in Gary's life, but he made a home theater with that dumb back fucking stupid bar stool that he hates.
Is it possible? Seriously, is it possible that I'm enjoying it?
No, you even said to Robin yesterday on the air that you don't enjoy it.
I did not.
You said to Robin, I don't want to sit back there. My wife made me sit back there.
I've been in that theater
25
times, and once I sat in the stool.
And you were miserable.
Did not say I was miserable.
Okay.
You were miserable at the thought of it.
I did, and then when I sat there, I told you that the seat was way more comfortable.
It wasn't so bad, but it wasn't like the big comfy chair. You know it wasn't.
I agree with that, but how often are we talking about that?
And that's what you wanted.
Gary, this Sunday you'll be in a stool. Where are you going to be this Sunday, Gary? In the stool or in the big comfy chair?
$800 wine.
Where's he going to be, Rob?
He's going to be on a stool because he has guests.
Right. It's just that, Gary can't stand when I'm writing. He's going to be sitting there like a big-toothed gargoyle in that chair. And he's going to be thinking of me.
He's going to be sitting in his stool, on his stool moping.
Yeah.
Thinking of you.
And he's going to be miserable. He's going to go, wow, I built a theater, and here it is Sunday, and I'm sitting on a stool.
Big bubble over his head. Howard was right.
Yeah. He knows I'm right. And that big slab of marble, what's he going to do with that?
He'll be sitting there leaning on it, eating.
Yeah. Which is something he don't need to be doing.
So, Gary.
Don't even.
Gary, this home theater thing will not die.
It won't.
Now he's nitpicking about
where outlets are?
Outlets are, and your speakers in the wall.
Right.
Are you going to plan on doing anything about it, or just let it roll
Absolutely
off your back?
not. These guys have a theory that I'm very disappointed that they pointed it out to me, and I'm dying to change everything, and nothing could be further from the truth. It's one of the most amazing things. I've wanted one my whole life, and I told John Hine it's more than I ever imagined it would be. I love going down to that room. My family loves going down to that room. We have no issue with it. The only people that have an issue with it are the people that have never been there.
Is this going to, ruin your Super Bowl Sunday?
Not even.
Is it going to be in the back of your head at
it's
all?
It's not even a little. It's not going to ruin it at all. I'm having very good friends over, people who appreciate the room and appreciate me, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to watch the Super Bowl. I would have to be retarded if I sat down to watch the Super Bowl and I couldn't concentrate on the Super Bowl because I'm thinking about what these assholes said.
Some person from Carson's Ribs called Gary and said, hey, this guy, Jeff, the drunk, keeps calling, and he says he's from the show, and, of course, we'll give him free ribs if you okay it. He wants free ribs, and he's demanding free ribs. And Gary goes, listen, this is ridiculous.
So this was not a bit.
No.
He was trying to get free stuff.
He's trying to get free stuff. So Gary said, under no circumstances do you guys feel any pressure. He's in the whack pack. So they said, no, we're just sending him ribs. They told him they're going to send him ribs for some reason. So then, a day or two later, the ribs hadn't come. He called him up and started complaining. He said, you're giving me ribs and they're not here.
Right, yeah.
No, that's what he does. That's what he did with me. That's his MO.
That's what they don't understand when they're dealing with a whack packer. That's what they're going to get.
Where the fuck are my ribs?
They're not going to appreciate
Then he gets belligerent.
You said you're going to give me free stuff and I got to wait 3 days?
Because he's the type of guy. You'll say, okay, I'll give free stuff. Then if you don't get it to him, he'll sue you or something.
No. I'd given him $600 to give out those flyers, and he wanted it 3 days in advance. So I said, I even okayed that.
Right.
And who even knows if he gave out the flyers? And the next fucking day, he was pissed it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So the Carson's Ribs people now feel weird because they want to send him the ribs just because he browbeat him into it.
Rid of him.
But I don't know. So should I say they should send him ribs, or should we just say no? We'll tell you when to send him ribs.
Well, look, I don't think he should be pressuring our sponsors into getting ribs.
And I don't think bad behavior should be rewarded.
Right. Oh, here he is. Hey, Jeff.
Hello?
Why are you calling Carson's Ribs asking for free ribs? That's not their thing, and who are you to do
Hold
that?
it, Howard. I know that Jeff is calling with an apology right now, right?
Of course.
Of course.
What's going on, really? Honestly, what's going on? How many times did you badger them? I heard it was like for weeks.
No, it wasn't for weeks, first of all.
What gives you the thought that you can just do that?
I had a relationship with Donna.
With who?
Donna.
Who's that?
She's the owner.
But what's your relationship with her?
He called her and badgered her.
Right.
I don't badger her.
Jeff, take me through the process. You're sitting there.
She's in Greece.
Jeff, take me through the process.
He knows the owner of the company's in Greece.
Yeah. Well, that's what she told him, to get the fuck away from him.
I'm going to Greece. Leave me alone.
The girl told me that I contacted, I forget her name, but she told me Donna's in Greece.
Yeah, Donna's on a mining mission in South America.
Jeff, take me through the process, okay? Because I know, like, you call Howard TV every day asking for DVDs.
Well, remember...
Like, you don't take... take me through... Like, you don't take the hint. Like, if somebody doesn't call you back the first time, you don't give up, right? Like, you just call and call and call because you have nothing to do all day.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and what happens? You get this obsessed thought in your mind that this is your mission. I got to get DVDs, or I got to get Carson's Ribs. Why Carson's Ribs? Like, how did it first occur to you to pick them out? Like, because I think of you as a shark. You're swimming through the ocean, and you somehow, like a terrorist, you get a hold of a thought.
Yeah, what is this relationship you have?
Yeah,
I think
why didn't you focus on Audemars Piguet watches? Like, why Carson's Ribs? How did you first come to obsess on them?
You can't eat a watch.
No, well, when, remember when I got hurt and when I was in the hospital and stuff?
Right.
And they sent me ribs. Oh, no, the first ribs I got, I won from you guys.
Okay.
All right, so that started it.
Carson's Ribs.
Yeah.
So that started it.
Then I called the number. You know, you sent me the certificate, and then I started talking with Donna.
Right.
And so then my mother died, and she sent me some ribs. You know.
Right.
And so I just liked them. That's
all right. So Donna was nice to you. She heard about your mother's death, and was nice enough to send you ribs. So then, at some point, you decided to pick up the phone and begin calling. What?
So anyway, she sends me ribs. You know, from now and again, she sends them to me.
Right, out of the goodness of her heart.
Right, and you know, I thank her and stuff. It's not
Sure.
like I just go around. I'm not like Eric or nothing.
All right, but somehow it went from whenever she decided out of the goodness of her heart to send you ribs, it went to, now I will call and begin asking for ribs.
That was, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and then from what we heard from our sponsor is that you were relentless. You really focused in on them.
I wasn't relentless, but...
Well,
okay.
Jeff, you may not see it that way.
How many calls a day did you make?
No, I only called once a day.
Once a day? For how long?
No, I mean, it's not like I called day. You know, I called and she said she was going to send them, and I waited almost a week. And I called her again. I said, yeah, I never got those ribs. And I only called her like maybe 2 or 3 times. That's it.
Do you think you're like a stray cat who gets fed once, and then once they get fed, they just keep coming back for more and more? Is that who you've become?
I guess so.
I mean, I know you call our back office at least twice a day after the show, so there are certain things you zero in on, and you just call and ask for free stuff.
You know what he zeroes in on, Howard?
Yeah.
Anybody who's nice to him.
Right. He smells a mark.
Right.
Right. Donna was a mark. Hey, Doug.
Hey, you know.
No, of course.
I'm just getting badgered by Jeff for these DVDs from Howard TV. He doesn't have Howard TV. He can't get it. So I told him I'd get him DVDs, but that was the mistake. It's like sometimes 10 times a day I'll see his number on my phone.
And what do? You just ignore it at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get it for him eventually. When I say once, I'm going to get it for you, I'm going to get it for you. But you don't have to call. And then if he doesn't get me, he'll go around the office.
And keep badger. Now he's got you because you've made him a guarantee, and now you're not keeping the word.
He'll call the operator and say, give me anyone from Howard TV, and then he'll go through like 3 or 4 people saying, I need these DVDs, and he's like obsessed with it.
And that's why, Jeff, I don't believe that you called Carson's ribs once a day for 2 days.
Of course not. What did Donna say when you spoke to her?
I didn't. I got an email from the person who does their ad buys and said, "Listen, we're a little freaked out. Jeff is calling here asking for ribs."
Right.
And we don't know what to, tell them that he shouldn't be calling the office to bother them. You would think that if anything, Jeff, you'd call me, and then
he knows he can't go up that.
I'm a hard ass.
He can't go up that road. Yeah.
But I think that they're a little freaked out.
Call them and say absolutely not to send them the ribs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's being
absolutely.
Yeah, he's being obnoxious.
You have to earn those ribs.
And then I could see you like getting in that trailer with the ribs, and there's ribs all over the place. You don't clean it up. I don't know. It's like then you shit out the ribs, and then you need more ribs to put in your fucking stomach, and it's just a disgusting.
They are very tasty.
It's not even that he gets the ribs; he just badgers people, and then he starts yelling at them that he didn't get the ribs yet.
Believe me, I know, man. I've been through his wrath.
Yeah. And can I tell you a story? This goes back about 5 or 6 years that I never told. Do you know what I'm going to tell, Jeff, about the holiday gifts that you badgered me for? This goes back to the... you remember this? So anyway, he calls me sobbing, and I feel bad for the guy.
Right.
He says, I can't afford anything for my family. I don't have any money for presents. I can't get anything from my family, my mother.
Wait, Artie's going to give you a reading.
Hello, Doug.
Yes, Artie. I mean, yes, Jeff.
It's Jeff. Listen, man. I can't get anything for my mother. I can't get anything for my brothers. It's the holiday. Do you think you can send me some free stuff? Thank you, buddy.
10 minutes later.
I didn't get the stuff.
Yeah. No, it's worse.
What kind of a jerk off are you?
You want to hear the story?
My mother wants a gift.
Go ahead.
So I feel bad for the guy. So I go around the office and I get all kinds of free shit. Lots of premiums, T-shirts, mugs, whatever. Nothing. I didn't go out and buy with my own money because why should I? So I send them.
What was that Jeff lady has complained about it?
Sent me a fake pussy. Oh, really?
Sorry.
So I send him a whole
fake ass.
But there was other stuff. There was other stuff that he could have given as gifts, legitimate. So he calls me up when he gets this. I'm telling you, like a huge box with maybe 30 things. He goes, "Why'd you give me all that free shit, man? I thought you were gonna go out and buy stuff for me." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
That's another level.
Are you kidding me?"
He wanted Doug to go shopping for him.
Yeah, that's what he's expecting.
Jeff,
it was.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, that's why he's a whack packer.
Oh,
Jeff,
it was pretty out there.
Are you ashamed about this at all?
Very much so.
That's a new level for you.
Yeah, it wasn't like, "Thanks, Doug, I appreciate what you did." It was like, "You didn't do enough. You didn't spend your own money."
Jeff,
what
an
asshole.
Jeff,
what about when you sent me a card this year, Doug? I called you twice.
You did. See, I like Jeff. I like him, but every time I want to like him more. No. He's a nice.
With the picture of your kid and stuff?
No. The in-demand one.
Right.
No, he doesn't get the family one.
Good.
No, but you see, it's okay. So he did the right thing once. He called you to thank you for a card. Jeff, did you expect, did you envision Doug going into Barney's and buying shirts?
Out of his own pocket.
Did you want him to call you and go, "Listen, what color shirt does your brother wear? Because I'm at Barney's now. I'm going to buy it for you and get it." What the fuck did you think was going to happen?
I don't know.
What did you what did you want? What was your fantasy there?
Yeah, what did you think? Because you obviously had something in mind that he didn't do. What was it?
What was your source of your thought there?
I guess an Xbox would have been nice.
Oh my God!
And where was he supposed to get that, Jeff?
An Xbox. Yeah, I was going to go spend $300.
You wanted Doug to go buy an Xbox?
For you, not for you, but for your family.
No, and it
for
was
him.
I tell you what, you're right. It was for him. He wanted you to buy him a gift.
God,
what a fucking sleaze bag.
Hey, I got a 37-inch TV for Christmas.
Yeah, who'd you grub that from?
Carson's rib.
Yeah.
No.
I stole.
Hi, is this Carson's TV
guy named
sets?
Chuck.
Yeah.
He bought me a TV.
He bought you a TV? Why?
A flat-screen TV.
Why?
The kindness of his heart.
How many times did you call him?
What's that?
How many times did you call him?
A couple times.
Yeah. If you call enough, someone's got to respond.
Yeah.
Does he own a store or something?
Yeah, Ralph, what do you want?
Crudebay.com.
See?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Oh, this Jeff, he is a vile waste of life. I mean, like, the time you spend...
Don't you even fucking start it up.
Listen, loser.
You're
the time you
spend... of the earth.
Listen, shut up for a second. The time you spend badgering people, why don't you put that effort into some work or doing something productive?
Yeah, but get a marketing...
And why is he eating Carson's ribs? Why he's eating dog food, if that.
Carson's ribs are delicious.
Yeah, we know
you
that.
don't deserve them.
Fuck you.
I just figured this all
fucking
out.
Loser, you ingrate. Anytime anybody does anything for you where you say thank you, Artie does stuff for you, you bitch about him, Doug buys you gifts or gets you gifts, you bitch about. You bitch about everything, man.
It really is a new level, Jeff. Like I agree with Ralph to where it's a new level for you. I never you just admitted that you wanted Doug to buy you something that you were going to keep. You weren't giving that as a gift to anybody.
Why the fuck would anybody buy you anything?
Just like he kept the TV. These aren't gifts for other people.
No, I mean, come on, man.
Well, Jeff,
But I just figured out what Jeff's his thought process is that he's going to be a spokesperson for these things.
Oh, okay.
Just how he threw in that Carson's ribs are delicious.
The thing is, though, he will get a bunch of Carson's ribs now because I'm sure Donna's listening to this going, boy, Jeff got me a bunch of plugs.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's going to work for him.
That took me off the Carson's ribs thinking about that freak eating them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. No, they don't want you as a spokesperson.
Jeff thinks of himself as a good pitch man.
All right, Ralph, thank you. Jeff, well, this probably assures that you will get some Carson's ribs. What can I say?
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You couldn't buy him an Xbox?
No,
Oh, man.
I was thinking about the Xbox, but I was going to get him the box from the Xbox. I thought about that. But
is this like an ongoing thing with him?
It is, and I just said in there, I like Jeff. I don't know, like, why do you like him? I just like the guy, but I don't like him where he's like a friend of mine. I sort of like him, and he's really down and out, and he's desperate. So if I could help him out in any way, I would try. But every time I try, it's never good enough. So you know what? I think I'm just done. I'm out of the Jeff the Drunk business. The gift story. I never talked about that because it's really embarrassing to him. But now at this point, fuck him. He's the biggest ingrate on earth. Really. I mean, could you imagine sending someone who I have no relationship to, just as, association with the show, and him begging me for something and expecting me to go and pay for it? So instead I just got him I'm telling you, it was a box full of tons of stuff. And then he calls and says, what the fuck's up with this shit? It was like almost in those words, like, what is this shit you sent me?
Now, what's he asking for now, DVDs?
Yeah, the DVD, and I said I'll get you. He can't get Howard TV for whatever reason. I guess the trailer doesn't have cable. But yeah, so I'll get you DVDs. It's like a week and a half ago. He asked every single day. Does he expect me to just stop everything and drop? That's what he expects, to drop everything and take care of Jeff's needs because Jeff wanted it. But it's going to take a while. It's not on my priority list. It's probably at the bottom of the list. So he'll get it, but it's just a matter of time. And I told him that the first time, but that's not good enough.
And now, do you think he's probably going to call you to get a copy of this show?
Yeah. Doug, good radio bit, right? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, Jeff, it's great. I'll get you the show. And then he'll call the next day and the next day and the next day. And he doesn't get me. If he doesn't get me after like the third day, he'll just. Does he ever call you?
I used to get calls. I got a couple calls in the past.
He hits this guy, Sean Gordon, and he hits this guy, Chris Gagliardi, and he just goes around the office. He'll hit the operator and says, I need someone from Howard TV until he gets someone. And then he just badgers. I get messages from like 4 or 5 different people that Jeff's looking for DVDs after I already have taken care of it with the right person.
That they break up with guys because they check their texting or their emails and shit.
Beth told me she would.
Yeah, I mean that's a private thing, but like with me, and I could see why it's so tempting to some guys if they're insanely jealous, because even I would know how to, like, if my girlfriend or something left a cell phone there or a BlackBerry, even I would know how to go through their texts.
Yeah, how would Sal have ever found out his wife was messing around with a guy,
Without that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easy to do.
143.
Yeah, see, you don't have to get a phone call. You just put in 143 and everything is said.
Yeah.
That's the greatness of text.
I mean, Sal did a shitty thing, like observed his wife's email, but then again, he found out she was fucking around.
Yeah, well, if you contact the cell phone company,
yeah,
you can get a printout, an itemized printout of every single text.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like someone did that.
But not the dialogue. But every time it was sent and every time it came back. Every single
because you're
one.
the guy who pays the bill, and you may be saying, "Hey, I think my bill is wrong."
That's exactly it. And I requested it. And the crazy thing was, when I was in Disney after I got shot in the ass with a paintball gun, when I reviewed the paperwork, every time she was free, she was texting this guy. So she was at the pool, and to see that we're on vacation, and there was like 40 minutes worth of texting it, it was just.
She was like, he was on her mind, even though she was on this vacation.
Yeah, I went fishing with my sons, and she was at the pool at that time.
And they were texting back and forth.
So when I went through everything, yeah.
But you'd get a divorce if you had enough money to do it.
I don't think so.
No, bullshit.
You know why? Everything that I've worked on, Howard, and I got this far. What am I going to do? Say that I'm going to leave her now? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, leave her and what? And have a woman who's into you?
Why have a woman who's into me? I mean, what's the point to go on with?
Because you'd have a nice home life. And
think of all the money you'd save at the booths. Seriously, like you're at the booths because there's a hole in your life.
Right.
Yeah, but think of the money you waste on broads.
I'm at the booths because they have porn there you can't get anyplace else, and it gets me off.
Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I haven't gone.
You can't get the porn anywhere else but at a booth? I mean, a booth that's a very bizarre thing in this day and age when you can get porn right over the internet.
It's live.
You can't carry the internet. I can't carry my laptop on the train and jack one out. So, I go across the street to Penn Station and I toss one off, and it's like a sleeping pill. I pass out on the train.
Wow.
The only thing is that I talked about this on the air, and one day I came into Penn Station, there was a cop there. It was like, "Hey, Sal, you just left the booth." Said it was like, oh, it was so embarrassing. This cop is shouting it across Penn Station.
Don't worry, the cop just left the booth.
What kind of porn do they have in the booths that you can't get?
Oh, they have everything, man.
Like what?
Just like real sick stuff. Well, they have animal sex, which it's really like girls blowing German shepherds and stuff like that.
I thought that was against the law.
Me too, but it's in there.
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what.
A lot of pee porn, a lot of poop porn.
I know you're really
not into poop and not.
Yeah, but you really are into some kinky fetishes. Like I can't watch any of those fetish films. They gross me up, but you love it. You love people spitting on each other.
I love spitting. I love the spitting.
Wonder what that's about.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Anger.
No, there's no anger on my end. There's no anger.
Supposedly, you should get an iPhone because you can load your porn right onto the iPhone and beat off on that.
Well, that's what I have it. I have it on my video. You bought me for Christmas a video iPod, and I put all my porn on there. Well, a few porns.
So then maybe you can just use that.
I do. I have done that. Like on the planes, I'll take the video iPod into the bathroom once in a while.
Oh my God! Aren't you glad you got him there?
Well, I can't fly first class and have a $100 glass of wine, Robin. So I got to toss one off in the can.
Oh my God!
Jeez, what am I supposed to do?
I
You
could
got
never beat off on a plane.
That's something I've never even done.
I don't even think I could beat off like if I was on a private plane going to Vegas and doing a show.
I remember one time I beat off on a plane. I was coming home from San Francisco with Levy. I didn't even wash my hands, and I patted him on the back when I was.
Oh, you see.
But I told Richard I was going to do that. Richard tosses off in the can all the time in the bathrooms too.
Oh, that's so gross.
But when you're bored out of your skull, what are you going to do?
Read a book on the plane.
You know how many? The only difference between me and you, Howard, is that you're a gentleman enough to say on the air that you don't do it. It's like a girl says she doesn't diddle her
You
pussy.
don't believe that he doesn't jerk off on a plane?
I find it very hard.
I've never done it.
Dude, in my life, it would never go down. First of all, I'd be so afraid there was a camera in there. I would just be like, and also it's so dirty and disgusting. It's
dirty in there. I get out as soon as I can.
It's the least sexual place ever. Like when I'm on a plane, I'm not thinking about sex. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of it. But this doesn't appeal to me. It just sounds perverted.
Well,
it's desperate,
and it's dirty in there, and it's gross, and you're standing up, and
you're also talking to a guy who's been married for 10 years, and hardly gets so it's a little tough.
I was married for 20 years.
Single and married and everything else, and he's never done it.
Yeah, believe me.
What is the strangest place you've masturbated in? I think you said your mom's bed once, right?
Well, as a little kid, yeah.
Right. So that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was a little kid, and then I didn't even know how to do it.
I
ended up peeing on myself.
Did you?
Yeah. I was a kid. I didn't know. I heard about jerking off for the first time, and I tried it. And then I said, "Well, something's supposed to come out." And I pissed.
See, that would have turned me on.
What?
Sal and I jerked off on the same flight.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Not together though. One after the other.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Sal, did you just jerk off?
I came during the turbulence.
I'm gonna.
Artie's so he's ready to throw. I mean, listen, I'm a slob too, but I would never do something like that either.
Who went first? Like, whose idea was it? And then all of a sudden you went, hey, that's a good idea too.
I think Richard went first, and then I said, I'm going to go jerk off, not wash my hands, and then tap leaving on the back when I got, and that's how that went down.
It's so relaxing, like, because I get nervous on a plane, and that's one of the only ways. Drinking and jerking off. I'm totally relaxed.
But now you do sound retarded. There's no other way in the world a human being could relax.
No, I've tried, what's that drug that you relax with?
Xanax?
Xanax, and it didn't do a damn thing to me. But
that's
jacking
true.
off.
I gave Richard 4 Ambien once on a plane. 4. And he didn't go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, gee, that's a great story. You guys jerking off together.
Richard, I jerked over Idaho.
Are you done?
You ever get Sal revealed that he once jerked off in his bathroom closet while his aunt took a shit.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I didn't come to completion though, pretty much.
That's good.
Shitting.
That's normal.
I mean, it turned you on that your aunt was shitting?
It was my cousin.
Oh.
In that one.
And she turned you on when she shits?
No, I was just hiding behind a louvered door that you could see out. You know, it was a closet with towels in it. So
Sal's always hiding.
I know.
90% of Sal's sex is in hiding or in the dark.
I know.
I just don't even know what to think.
You know how dogs go out to hide when they take a shit? They go to hide.
And
That's
be
me
honest,
with my penis. I'm like little dog.
That's what I'm thinking. You're like close to an animal.
Well, let me ask you this, Robin.
Well,
You're
yeah.
sexy. What's the strangest place that you've masturbated in?
In bed.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally where people do it.
Be honest though, Sal. Did you jerk off at Mutt's when you smelled the pants?
No, and that's
He did.
I swear on my children, number one, and number two, that scenario didn't go down like as a sexual thing.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't.
Yeah,
not at all.
Sure.
By the way,
Panties don't turn me on. They just don't. The strangest place I jerked off in was in a tanning booth when I used to go tanning in a tanning bed. Because it was I'm sorry, Artie.
I mean, look, I don't go tanning, but I would stop if I did go now.
When I was 17, we had a membership at a racquetball club, and you had the tanning bed for free. I didn't go for the racquetball. I figured out it was cheaper to get a membership and tan. So it was like a 45-minute bed there. So it was so goddamn boring. What I would do is I would prepare myself. I would go to the bathroom, get as much paper towels as I could, and then I'd just lay there, toss one off, and then pass out in the tanning bed. And it was very relaxing.
Yeah, but then what if somebody finds you?
No, you were locked in. It was you're locked in a room. So it was just.
Did any of your spooge get all over the tanning bed?
No.
Yeah, sure.
I would make like a turban around my cock. You know.
A turban around his cock. A cock turban.
You wrapped your cock in towel.
and then it would just pull off like a little helmet because it was like paper mache.
Like a mold.
Yeah, we make a mold. Yeah, and it worked great.
I think this schedule is finally getting to Richard, man, because Richard looks unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the belly.
He put on 22 pounds.
I did over the holidays. I'm trying to lose it, though. I'm eating healthy. They have
no, he's not.
They have Fresh Direct machine upstairs here now.
What's that, Fresh Direct?
It's like healthy meals you can buy. They're like $8.
What is fresh? I don't know. What
Upstairs here?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Artie should go check it out.
I should. I didn't know
in
about
the break
that.
room,
But what kind? But you look. And look. Believe me, I look awful too. But you look run down and like heavy and bloated.
Well, I'm not.
He's also an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's true. You know that the kind of boozing you do that really fucking takes.
Yeah, it's taking its toll. You're
It
starting to
takes
look
its
old.
toll.
Really?
Yeah. You're letting it all happen, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get out of control last weekend with booze, did I?
Well, he got to the airport 2 hours early, and I didn't even think about it. Forgot because we haven't traveled in a while. He goes, because I got to start drinking right away. So he gets right to the airport, immediately sits down, and his new thing is champagne and mimosas.
Yeah.
So he'll put away like 2 bottles of champagne in one sitting.
That'll put weight on you.
And then he gets up, Howard, and you just start hearing like clink, 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 and it's a sandwich bag full of little booze bottles for the plane. And he brings that on the
You
plane.
drink 2 full bottles of champagne, and then you drink
And
little
then he
bottles.
has
on the
one
plane?
each.
Yeah, you got a heavy problem.
I know.
What are you going to do about it?
No
it's-
wonder 4 Ambien does nothing to you.
But I don't drink that heavy when I'm not flying. Like this weekend.
Oh, sure. Come on. We all saw you. We
You
see
must
you.
fly a lot then, because you look like a guy who drinks all the time.
He finds excuses.
Well, I'm Irish too, so
You got that red face going.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I, when the plane takes off, I have to have a drink, or it's a habit of mine. I don't feel
Stop flying.
right.
Yeah, maybe it's time to give up the road.
Well, that's why I took that train trip, so.
Yeah.
Which you drank on
Yeah,
as well.
and he packed booze.
Sal, you would tan for 45 minutes? Isn't that dangerous?
It was
and
back-
weren't you afraid to fall asleep at a tanning bed? Like, I would just be
They had
paranoid that it
time,
might.
weren't they?
They have time, but they could not. That could
Yeah.
malfunction.
It could malfunction. One time I bought one of those cheesy piece of shit lamps you plug in at home, you know? It's like set it in
Tanning
for...
is that important to you?
You know, it was for a little while. You know, once...
Because you look so much better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I bought one of those lamps at home, and I did develop a few blisters on my face, and I never did it again.
Right.
It was like one of those heating lamps you see at McDonald's over the French fries.
Yeah.
That was on my face.
Oof.
And then I stopped doing, and that's when I got a little worried. And
Sal is so vain. Like, when we went to Florida, he has to bring a huge suitcase just for 2 days to pack his hairspray,
His raccoon makeup.
And his hairspray leaked all over his clothes the other day.
It exploded.
It exploded on the plane, and it leaked out, like, all over his suitcase.
Was he all upset?
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, but okay.
Hairspray. You hardly have any hair. What are you spraying it?
I'm spraying whatever's left so it doesn't move around.
Oh my God.
But I'll tell you one thing. I
think you're that handsome?
No, I don't, but I like to look good. You look good. You mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
there's nothing wrong with being clean and manicured.
But hairspray?
Well, if I didn't have hairspray, my hair would just go straight down. I'd look I'd look like a monk. Like the fucking guy from Dumb and Dumber. I like my hair to look decent.
I mean, the hairspray keeps it up like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
Is there really anything wrong with? I mean,
but it's a
hairspray. Today's day and age.
And it's a special hairspray from Bumble and Bumble. Like, he won't use just any hairspray.
All right, so I carry, but you know what? I carry shirts and pants like a normal human being to a club.
Yeah, Richard doesn't even have to
Nothing.
pack. Yeah.
Nothing. One pair of pants, one shirt for a whole weekend.
Disgusting.
That's if you're a man. That's all you need.
Don't you feel
No, if
like,
you're a caveman.
Don't you feel like changing once in a while and cleaning up?
No, I like the ease of just taking a duffel bag when you go on a trip.
I can, but you see, from years on the road, I've developed. I know how to get pants and shit into a duffel bag. I can fold it right. I mean, so say you do a show, and then you go back to the hotel room.
What
You
about
get
your
undressed, and then what do? You sleep in your underwear.
Uh-huh.
You get up, you shit, and then
you wear the
And
same
it's
underwear?
the same underwear.
Same underwear. He wears the same blazer he wears on stage the next morning at breakfast. And then he wears it the same night. Like, I saw Richard, we did a show Friday night, and Saturday afternoon I'm having lunch with him, and I go, Richard, is that the same outfit as yesterday? He's like, yeah, what's the problem? Oblivious.
And he doesn't bring a toothbrush either when he travels for the weekend, right? You
I'll
don't bring
never
a toothbrush?
forget it.
They have them at hotels usually.
No, you
No,
don't
they
use a toothbrush
don't.
the whole weekend, do you?
It doesn't, no.
Be honest.
Yeah, I usually skip that on the weekends.
Howard, we're in the hotel in the
I mean, that's
Does his
unreal.
breath just stink?
It doesn't smell, though. I think it's all the alcohol kills the germs.
burns
The
everything
vodka,
out.
yeah.
When you wake up, isn't your mouth all pasty and you just want to clean it and clean your teeth? and get
Yeah,
all
but
the-
then I have a coffee or a Coke, and it's fine.
And then it's stinking Coke and stinking coffee mixing together.
We're doing a show in Illinois.
It's so gross.
We're doing a show in Illinois one weekend, and we have to leave. And I'm brushing my teeth, and Richard goes, "What the hell are you brushing your teeth for? We're on vacation."
Yeah, why take care of yourself?
Vacation from teeth brushing.
It's a burden.
You had more than 18 cavities, man. That's
I
how
did.
fucked up you are. 18 cavities.
I got them filled, though.
Yeah. There's going to be more
Have
on the
you
way.
been back to the dentist since then?
Once, yeah.
What did he say? You need to take better care of your teeth.
Yeah, they scolded me for not flossing.
Flossing? You're not
Yeah.
brushing. You're not. I mean, don't you? When food gets caught between your teeth, don't you want to just clean it out? Like I carry toothpicks. I mean, I just
don't notice that stuff
Yeah.
like most people, I guess.
Wow.
How do you not notice it? How do you not notice you feel clammy and disgusting?
I don't know.
Well, it's I even took Sal to my old house in Florida, my
Oh,
warehouse.
shit.
When you live in a warehouse for 8 years and you shower once about every 2 or 3 weeks, when you shower once every 3 days, that's like living the high life.
Where would you shower?
He'd hose
outside.
himself off. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's right. But back then, didn't you think about, like, now you got a girlfriend, and God knows I don't know how. But
She's a saint.
But she is. But
She
back
is.
then, first of all, she's going to wise up to it. You got to start washing yourself. Back then, would you ever try to get abroad? I mean, like, were you shower for 3 weeks?
You know what? After about 5 years of not getting laid, I gave up, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to be a man. I'm not going to shower. I was kind of doing it in protest of women because I was so angry about it. I used to love like walking up next to a hot chick at a bar and stinking and stuff. It's kind of my way of saying, you know what, I don't need
Your kind of way of admitting you're gay.
Well, no, I was an angry guy because I didn't get
You
laid.
didn't get laid for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You're not an angry guy.
But you weren't getting laid because you smelled. It was self-perpetuating.
Well,
and you didn't brush your teeth, and you looked disgusting.
After a while, that's the reason, yeah.
After a while, I think that was the reason from the very beginning.
When's the last time you showered now?
Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
If you have to go
Thursday. No.
After that question, you're fucked.
Wait a minute.
You're a pig.
It's fucking Thursday, man.
Is it?
Dude.
Nobody answers, to when's the last time you showered?
When did you shower?
You know, my shower curtain was in the wash. So
shower curtains in the wash?
Yeah.
Just buy a new one. How
The
much is
shower
one?
curtain gets the shower.
Shower curtain's like $3. You
No,
can go to
I like
fucking Walmart.
I got a nice one with like a painting on it and stuff, and I washed it. And I didn't want to get water all over the bathroom.
There's a painting on your shower curtain.
And it takes 3 days to get your shower curtain washed?
Yeah. Well, I do drop off laundry. So.
Wait,
They make these liners, Richard, that cost $2.
Yeah, it's called a liner.
It's
That's
Thursday.
the thing. It's a liner. That's what Rob is talking. That's what I'm talking about. In other words, you have the regular beautiful shower curtain, and then behind it is a plastic liner.
Oh,
the plastic liner is like $3, $5.
I'll have to pick one of those up.
Yeah, and it lasts for months, and then you throw it out when it starts to get
when you take
shit
it in,
on
you
it.
get another one.
Months. It lasts for years.
Right.
Most families.
Or maybe take a bath if you have to get rid of your shower curtain.
Yeah.
You know, wash your balls and your asshole.
I always, I get busy with something. I'll be working here or at home. I'll be playing guitar, and I just don't think about showering.
Richard,
Like,
it's
last thing on my mind.
4 days. It's 4 days. Like, how many shits have you taken since then?
Oh, probably 8. About 2 a day.
I mean, come on, 2 a day. I did, again, this has gone from like goofing around with Richard to where I want to call human resources.
You taking 8 shits and you didn't want to wash your asshole out with water and soap? No. You like it. You like it smells.
He does.
He does.
There
He
is
loves
something manly about.
Do you like to put your finger down there and smell it?
I do. In
Yeah.
between my balls and my thigh.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for anybody that's eating breakfast out there, but there's nothing better than taking your 2 fingers, rubbing it between your nuts and your thigh, and you get that man smell,
You got a coyote smell, is what you got. A man smell.
What is that smell? Oh, that's man.
Like, what did you
I
just
smell coyote.
Dude, you're almost 40. What did you just say?
It's like a musk. It's like natural.
That's like a cheesy smell.
Can we interview his girlfriend? Because there's no way she's fucking you.
She
like
must
that.
have had a stroke and has no sense of smell.
Well, I shower when we're together.
When you're making love.
Yeah.
How do you get the crust off? I mean, my God, you've been building it up for days.
I can't make love to you. I can't get the crust off.
I don't have a
Richard, do you
shower
know-
curtain.
Richard, do you know how little you've experienced with life? If that is like something you say, there's nothing better than. There's nothing better than doing what you just said.
Right, 2 fingers
Well, yeah.
between
I can
the
think of
balls
about
and
100
the tape.
things.
I'm a simple person. I enjoy simple things.
There's thousands of things within a block
Right.
of his studio that are better than that.
Well, I enjoy that
Yeah,
too.
why
but
is he in New York City when that's all he needs?
So your girlfriend doesn't shower either, I guess. 'cause
No,
then
she does.
But the shower curtain's not there, so
yeah,
she's...
she got water all over the floor. She just put a towel down.
Does she live with you?
Uh-huh.
So
She
you-
has
you
for
don't-
2 or 3 years.
So you
yeah.
don't
Oh, my
fuck?
God.
You don't
Yeah,
fuck
that'd
but
be-
Sunday through
So
Thursday?
she's smelling you for 4 days, stinking.
I thought she only saw you occasionally. She's living with your
Oh, yeah.
unwashed ass?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
She
She's
doesn't
cool.
say
She don't mind.
shower?
She likes the
Once in a while, she'll say, you got to get in the shower. She'll smell my breath. She'll tell me when I need to brush my teeth.
Like a dog, you take it down for a cleaning. After you get a whiff of shit in the house, like time to get the dog cleaned. That's
Richard,
what
Richard.
it's like with him and his girlfriend.
You guys sleep in the same bed?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, wouldn't you like to just, like, if it's like, I don't know, do you plan, you're young people, you plan every fuck that you every time you fuck?
He fucks her all dirty like that.
Yeah, I mean, on a Tuesday night, you never roll over and go, hey, I'm a little horny, and you try,
If I do, then I jump in the shower first.
that's
Sure,
good.
Yeah,
sure.
right.
First
Scrub down.
First of all, you don't. Second of all, who wants to go through that? Just be clean all the time.
Hey, guess what?
too
You'll be
hard.
prepared all the time.
Come on, honey,
Yeah.
blow my smelly balls.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I
Yeah,
guess.
but
bet you
if you
she's-
don't smell
I
anything,
bet you she's
it means
blown
I
him
want
after.
sex.
I bet you she's blown him after 4 days of not
Right.
brushing
Oh,
his teeth
sure.
and cleaning
yeah.
his balls and ass.
Right.
I bet you she has.
He subjected her to everything.
That's the truth, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know when I shower and when I don't. Stick your finger in my smelly ass.
Nothing better than that.
And then she's a drinker too, right?
Not like me, no.
You want to smell something good?
To me, my favorite things are drinking and smelling my taint and balls.
You've talked about doing that, Howard.
Yeah, but I mean, I've done that like coming out of the gym and stuff to check that I'm really
And
rank.
then he goes and takes a shower.
Then I bathe down, dude. I'd shower at least once a day, if not twice.
You should, I mean, or jump in the Hudson or something.
Yeah, that's cleaner.
It's cleaner than me, yeah.
I don't know. That's really gross, man.
That is El Stivo. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I got to do, even before anything happens, you brush your teeth and get all that shit out of your mouth. It's grimy after a night of sleep, and I don't know how you go days. It's weekend. I don't have to worry about it.
I just take some coffee.
And Weekends, I like to relax and not brush my teeth.
We're on vacation. Why are you brushing your teeth?
And Sal, what are you doing?
It's Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm not brushing my teeth.
Hey, and how often is he doing that shit here and then touching everything?
I don't go near him.
Well, even if he hasn't done that shit, he's done it at some point and not washed, and he's touching everything.
I say hi to Richard like from a distance. Like I'll look into Richard and Sal's room and I just go, "Hey guys," and then I just walk right by.
I stand at the door. I don't go through the threshold.
You used to come in our studio every morning. And
not anymore. Once you started telling me,
Yeah, at one point it smelled like a locker room in there.
Well, this asshole would go to karate, and he would bring his gear in the morning because he would go to karate after work later on, and he never washed it.
Yeah.
So he would hang his filthy, sweaty, piss-smelling robe in our studio. And it just smelled like a locker room.
Whole thing
and he never, ever
Someone
washes
told
it.
me he left his bag for his gym bag with clothes in it for 2 months, and they opened it up. It smelled like a dead body.
Oh, it did.
Oh.
But he's still wearing those clothes. Like that dead body smell doesn't affect Richard. He'll just go in there, put that dead body shit on him.
Did anyone complain at your karate school? Or
Nobody has yet, no.
Are you still go?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You have to wash your gi.
I do every once in a while.
Richard, you're gross. Really, it's not. You should move out
He
of
doesn't
New
care,
York
Artie.
City.
There is no way of embarrassing him.
You're not embarrassing him. He's if you notice, he
loves it.
smiles when he admits
like a
to
retard.
all.
He loves it.
He likes it.
It's a manly thing to me.
But did you ever hear us fucking with Wendy the retard when we go, "Do you ever smell your own shit?" Yes. You're the exact same interview.
Except he's not retarded.
Well, I don't know.
Well, there's
And by the
an
way,
argument
there's
there.
no way you're doing a lot of karate. I mean, you have an enormous belly now. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no way you
I'm
work
not.
it out.
I'm not doing it as near as much
Yeah.
as I should.
Right.
And my diet gets crazy on the weekends with Chinese food and pizza and stuff like that.
You need a size 50 black belt.
It's like Elvis.
I'm
the size of a dojo
I
now.
can barely lift my leg like Steven Seagal.
Toward the end, Elvis was wearing a cape with like a little superhero cape, and he had those bell bottoms that were too short. It looked almost like a cross between like a Star Trek uniform, like when Kirk wore those pants and they had those bell bottoms.
Right, it's jumpsuit.
Yeah, it was a cross between Superman and a Star Trek uniform, and then he was so fat, and he paid a karate instructor to give him a black belt. Like he just wanted the black belt. He didn't care if he had the power to
And
back
then
it
he'd
up.
do the poses on stage. That's all he could do.
He'd do his kata on the stage while he was singing Suspicious Minds, and then he'd be doing his, Shotokan, pose.
And try to kick his leg up.
Yeah.
You look like Artie in a white jumpsuit.
It was like Chris Farley doing karate.
Sal, didn't you try karate and they humiliated you or something?
A long, long time ago.
All right. All right, boys.
All right,
Fascinating glimpse into the world of Richard and Sal.
Isn't it a little embarrassing to
It is,
for Howard
but-
to be calling you, filthy and smelly, and then your buddy over here is piling on?
I know. I mean, you work here for enough time, and you try not to let things faze you.
But I thought you were brushing regularly and washing more often.
I am.
'Cause we talked about this a while back, what you did with Howard, and it seemed to have had an effect on you a little bit.
A little bit, but, old habits are hard to break, and I'm 34 now. I'm getting old, and I have habits, bad habits, and that part of that's not brushing and showering and stuff. And I get busy. Me and Sal are busy guys. We got prank calls to make. We got songs to do, balls to sniff, and sometimes showering's just not part of my schedule.
Just think, if Richard was showering while we were at a
a department store recently, we would have never recorded the new bit, Nicholas Gers.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to know what your priorities are.
Or if I was showering while we did the retarded flu call, that call would have never happened.
Right. Or if he was showering when he did Brown Mounds, it would have never have happened.
If I was showering right now, you wouldn't be getting this interview.
Right.
So what should I do? Do this interview or go shower?
You're right. You should
shower.
Not shower, I guess.
Tim, do I stink, really? Smell me.
Just got handed a note out in the hallway, for those of you who are following anything that happens in the hallway.
Yes.
Ronnie, the limo driver / security guard, just got woken up in his chair by Sal banging cymbals near his ear.
So he does sleep out there.
Yeah, they caught him.
What's his thing? He's supposed to be the guard.
We'll have video in a second. It's really funny.
I always love that. I love to see that. Well, good. Wake his ass up. He should be guarding me.
He's not happy.
What did he do?
He's not
He
happy.
slammed the door, and now he just left the compound.
How could he be upset? He wasn't doing his job.
Like that he's upset.
So who's protecting anything right now?
And you mean he
we're
left?
on our
If he
own.
left the compound.
Yeah, why would he leave the compound? He's supposed to be guarding me.
He might have gone to change his diaper.
Probably shit his pants.
Yeah.
It's the second time this month. Oh, here you go.
Fred needs audio.
I've got it.
Oh, there's Ronnie sleeping. Well, he's out cold.
Yeah, and he says he doesn't.
Second time this month they caught him sleeping. Uh-oh, here they go.
Oh, my God.
Oy vey.
All right, man?
Oh, that's great.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
Slammed the door on them.
Yeah, but
But he's sleeping on the job.
yeah, is he sleeping so he can stay up late, run around?
Because
Ron,
he
you
goes
can't,
out.
you can't sleep here, dude. That's really crazy.
I mean, that's your job. Even Artie knows not to sleep.
Knows
Boy,
that Ronnie can't sleep.
God, sleeping sounds so
There's
good right
certain jobs you can't sleep through.
I got to see that again. When's that going on Howard TV? The fans need that one.
That should be out tonight.
I love Ronnie.
I'll be on one of tonight's Daily Show.
On tonight's show?
It'll be on tomorrow night after midnight.
Oh, tomorrow night after midnight.
I love Ronnie stealing all my
Here,
fucking
listen,
bits.
listen quietly, because maybe you'll hear him say something. There he is. He's asleep. Here comes Sal. Ronnie slams the cymbal.
He's trying to get him.
He tries to punch him, but he hits the cymbal.
Fuck out of here.
That's the.
Sick of you motherfuckers.
All right, man? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
And he slams the door like that's wrong to wake him up.
Yeah, I think Ronnie goes out at night now. You know, he's
That's
single
what I'm
Ronnie.
thinking, yeah.
You know.
Fooling around.
Good for him, man. But still, you got to get your work done. It's ridiculous, Howard. I'll talk to him.
Talk to him for me, Artie. I'm putting you in charge of that. Describe how he's going down the wrong path.
What do you want?
I just want to get your. I want to know why you fell asleep.
None of your fucking business. Maybe it's boring around here.
I just need to get a straight answer.
I need for you to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's what he brought in.
Leave me alone.
I saw some stuff out there. Look at all the burgers again.
Look at these animals here.
Wait,
look
what?
at this.
What's
Look
going on?
Look at the background. Look what's going on.
You could jump in.
Chris,
Let Jason do his thing.
so for people who don't know the radio business, it's very rare to get free food. So right here at the end of the show on Thursday, Bobby Flay and his people were nice enough to send up a bunch of free burgers, as Salas told everyone, taste like pussy. That's how good they are. And the entire floor.
Animals. They're like friggin' animals.
And now convened around our free food table. Interns, radio guys, the Howard TV guys. The news people are here, and they're just literally, as they were unpacking, the woman couldn't unpack the boxes. Everyone's crowding around her and shit. I grabbed the burger. Sal grabbed this for me. But I told Ronnie, I'm like, hey, Ronnie, take charge of this situation. You know, you got 8,000 people crowding around the table. Everyone's pushing each other. Shit's getting messy. You know, form a line, do something, keep the hall clear. But Ronnie fucking
And he's
jack
not doing
shit.
that.
No, where the fuck did Ronnie go? He grabbed his burger and he fucking left.
Well, I've never seen. We've gotten food up here. You know, it's a rare occasion. This food I've never seen food disappear so fast.
Ronnie, who's the first one to take a burger?
Well, Scott the engineer was the first one to circle, but he didn't take anything. He first circled, but he didn't take it though. The first one to take was Richard Christie.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Then Scott the engineer. But Scott was here first to circle. See what's going on? He's going. Are we? Is this for us? Is this for us?
And he's back. Look.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, there he is again. Look at him.
Oh, really?
And we're building one at Paramus.
Look at him. Look at him sneaking his big arm
right in
in.
the Bergen Town
Did he go back
Center.
to New York?
It was good. It was really good.
What would you?
Tastes like.
My weird reaction is that you just think that you're a genius at everything. You're good at radio. That's it.
Tastes like a burger. But it was good. Actually, it was one of the best burgers I've had for, I guess, this style, which I don't know if it's like a fast food formula they have. I don't know. Is this like a takeout place only? If it is, it's really damn good.
Sal, how's that burger, man?
Well, the first day I got my iPhone, I said, hey, you want to get porn on your iPhone, here's the website.
You know what it tastes like?
You know what it tastes like?
It tastes like your cock. Delicious.
Talking about it, the inventor of cereal, talking about taking your memories and your brain.
And behind the scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, well, it was a very special wrap-up show. Artie came in on yesterday's wrap-up show. Gary said he was lying, and Artie started today's Howard Stern show saying that he wasn't too fond of that, and it carried over onto the wrap-up show where Artie said he wasn't going to come again. Well, he showed up and stayed for the whole thing, and we couldn't, usually on Howard TV, we show you 8 to 10 minutes of the best of the wrap-up show. Well, we couldn't cut this because so much happened and it was really intense, so here it is, Artie and Gary and Will and Greg Fitzsimmons and me and Benjy and everybody else who was in there talking about whether or not Artie Lange is a liar.
Artie, I'm surprised to see you here after this morning. I didn't think you'd ever be back in our wonderful studio.
I was dead to Gary.
You're
Hey,
back.
Gary, by the way, I think we made up, but what a show business move to say I'm dead to you. That's like a producer, like, Artie's dead to me. That's like what Jerry Bruckheimer says to you.
I got to be honest
one
with
of his charity hockey games.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not so sure we made up. I mean, Howard said we made up, but we didn't really. We never really made up.
I came in here today to really
tell 1/10 of the audience that heard you this morning. You're sorry.
Well, what do you mean?
We don't have the listenership that
No. I said this today. I think I made this point today when I said that I came in there today mad and I wanted to say mean things because I was mad, and I said some things